Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. Glad you guys are here. Help out with tapping that screen, hitting the live goal, send your daily Hardemies, and let's get this thing rocking and rolling. The weather right now is just fine, but it's supposed to start snowing any moment. Oh, actually, I think it may have just started snowing, actually. Yes, Shanna, you did. That's because I felt bad because I was gone for a couple of days. So there you go. Yes, Crystal, I've seen that, what you just sent. I saw that. Don't even get me started. 3 inches in the Philly area, sunny. I wonder if you guys got more coming. We've got anywhere between 16 and 24 where I am. Don't know what it's going to be, so we'll see. And all the children boogie. They're calling for 12 to 16 where you are, yeah. I wasn't sure if you were just like, oh, we got 3 and that's it. So there you go. Hey, friends on the tube. Hey, guys. How's it going? Glad you guys are here. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. Yeah, Nemo's going to be in with us tonight. Think they're finally done moving. Poor guy. For those of you listening, watching over on the tube, we just listened to Starman by David Bowie, and we'll listen to one more. Listen to one more Bowie song here. Let's listen to this one. Why not? Moving sucks big time, correct? Yeah. Yeah, Nemo was up with Erica, and I talked to him. I was like, "Hey, you good? You back? You wanna hang tonight?" He's like, "Yeah, let's do it." So let's do it. So hopefully he'll be here soonish. It'll be good. Guys, how about with that live goal? Tap the screen. If you voted for Donald Trump, we'd like you to hop in the box. I'd like to have a conversation with you. No power lost yet, Ray. Speak of the devil.
One second.
Changes. Oh. Here and gone. Hey, there he is. Gretzky went on a cruise. That's great. That's fun. You didn't buy the crazy expensive Wi-Fi just so that you could listen? Okay, fine. Nemo is in the house. Nemo's in the new house. in the new house is where Nemo is.
Yeah. Yeah. Moving sucks, man.
Moving sucks balls. All right, let's see here. Little Sunday night special here, guys. We're going to reset that live goal. If you voted for Donald Trump, we'd like you to hop in the box and have a conversation with us. I understand that's hard for a lot of you guys these days, but let's try. Let's see. Gretzy, I would assume that you would not want to worry about us if you're on a cruise with your wife. Don't do that. All right.
So, I have been out of the loop on some stuff.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I haven't really been paying super close attention to politics in the last, 48 hours. And apparently some shit's been going on. So, the one thing that I saw was that the Supreme Court struck down Trump's tariff thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw Trump then throw a hissy fit and say that it didn't matter.
Yep.
Because now we're just going to do 15% somehow, some other way.
Some other way, yeah.
So I'm aware of that. But apparently some other stuff's been going on, like especially today.
Well, let's see.
There was something in is it Quakerstown or Quakersville, Philadelphia or Pennsylvania?
Yes. There is. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up actually because I know there's video.
Quakertown. There we go.
Yeah.
So I saw the video. The chief of police put a teenage girl in a chokehold.
Yep.
Now it's important because this chief of police was in plain clothes and seemingly put himself in a situation where he would have to get into a physical altercation. He wasn't doing police shit, basically. Also, the attire was on brand. He was wearing a brown shirt. So
yeah. Hang on one sec, Nemo, before we move any further. Real quick. And Popcorn, you still owe me money. You're still banned from this platform. You're a little bitch, and you're a welcher on bets. You still owe us money. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, Popcorn. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Anyways, sorry. And then this is a friendly. I'm almost 100% sure this is a friendly. I don't know if this is tapping error. Wicked Boss, you're a friendly, right? Yeah, that must have been a tapping error. I'm pretty sure that was a friendly. So yes. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Yes. It was a student-led protest escalated in a confrontation with police in Quakertown, resulting in multiple arrests, including several students and one adult. Walkout began as an anti-ICE protest, with students walking through town while police monitored the situation. It remains unclear how the fight started, but by the end of the incidents, 5 to 6 students and one adult were under arrest. 35 students from Quakertown High School walked out at 11:30 a.m., despite warnings from school officials not to hold the event. Video from the scene has raised questions about what occurred. In the footage, a man wearing a brown shirt, like Nemo just mentioned, identified by sources, the Quakertown police chief is seen putting a girl in a chokehold as other students surround him. He is not in uniform, which we are told is not uncommon for him. So, I know you got to watch the video. I actually have not watched the entire video, so we're gonna pull it up. So. All right. So I want to pull up the unedited. I don't want like the news video. Oh yeah, I know they were. Trust me, guys. I know that they were totally 100% in the wrong. There's no doubt about that. Zero doubt. So yeah. Also, we had Kash Patel at the Olympics partying with the U.S. men's hockey team for some odd reason.
Oh my.
Even though he was the same person who was criticizing Christopher Wray, the same person who was criticizing Christopher Wray and going like, I don't see why he needs a G5. You know, it costs $15,000 every time he takes a trip in that thing and blah, blah, blah. And he's like at the Olympics partying with those guys. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Honestly.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Got that. Oh, I saw what you said. Thank you, Crystal. I saw what you said there. Okay, so here we go. Is that the whole thing? I want to see the whole video. Here it is. Here we go. All right. Let me put the sound up for those of you on the tube, and let me bring this video up here. No, not me. That's not what we want. I hate how TikTok Live Studio takes away your window. If you close your browser window, it removes the source. That annoys the fuck out of me, I have to say. All right. Anyways, for everyone, here we go. This is the video from Quakertown. So there you go. That's not really the whole thing either. Man, that's strange. Do you know where Erica got her source video from? Let me see.
It was either Neely or I think Desi. If Desi is somehow watching this, I think it may have been you.
Okay, hang on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Mm-hmm. 1 second. Okay.
While we try to hunt that down, people, please share this thing because we're at 400 people watching right now. We should be at double that. Currently, the shares are at 74. I think that we could easily make that 200.
We could do better, guys. Guys, it's a Sunday night. Don't forget, a lot of people don't know that we're on because we're not normally on Sunday nights. But here we are. So share out the live more than you normally would because it's Sunday night. So, all right, let's see if this is going to be more of the full video.
To release students arrested during an anti-U.S. immigration and customs enforcement protest in Quakertown. At least 5 students and 1 adult were taken into custody after a fight broke out. Video shows a man identified as the town's police chief putting a girl in a chokehold. The stepmother of one of the arrested students spoke about what her stepdaughter says happened.
She said she was helping.
Why won't they just show the video? Here.
The aftermath is what we can show you. Posted on social media, you see multiple police and kids screaming. Officers and medics arriving after police say some officers were assaulted. One teen was taken away in handcuffs with a bloody nose. Some social media videos show people hitting the police chief, who was not in uniform. Police say it was after 11:30 this morning when teens left Quakertown High School to protest. They say about 50 people began peacefully, but ignored police commands. Quakertown police released a written statement that reads in part, a portion of the participants engaged in disruptive and unsafe behavior, prompting police intervention to protect the public and maintain order. Police say some of the teens were throwing snowballs at moving cars, kicking tires, and jumping in front of vehicles and assaulting officers. The school district Friday morning alerted the school community it was not supporting a student-led protest after concerns of safety emerged on Thursday. In its written statement, it says approximately 35 students left school without permission, and the district received word about, quote, unsafe and disruptive behavior in town. The district says it's actively investigating actions of students who left the campus without permission.
So I guess they don't have that. They don't have the video either. Guys, if we do have someone in the chat, if we do have someone in the chat who's got the actual full video, that would be great. What I would like to show you in the meantime is this. Now, Nemo, you definitely missed this one.
For decades.
So, you know, and I know, that back in the day, Donald Trump used to call up and be his own publicist.
Yep.
And use the name John Barron. Now, I don't know if you've seen this, but on C-SPAN today, this happened, and I hope that you are. I hope you are ready. I hope you're ready for this, because this is a sitting fucking U.S. president. Ready for this?
Donald Trump has done this thing where he's pretended to be a man named John Barron, and he'll call reporters or call into TV shows that are doing stories about him to defend himself from these people. Like in the late 80s and early 90s, when he was becoming Donald Trump, he would call reporters and be like, no, I'm really fucking rich. Guess who called into C-SPAN yesterday to defend Donald Trump against the fucking Supreme Court, saying all of your tariffs are illegal? And if you think he changes his voice or something to disguise the fact that it's Donald Trump, nope.
Most of the assets have been consolidated to Mr. Trump, because you have down.
That was
Trump,
from 40 years ago. This one.
Just to make your thing easier.
So here's John Barron in 2026 calling into C-SPAN.
Well, this is John Barron, and this is the worst decision you've ever had in your life, practically. Jack's going to agree with me, right? But this is a terrible decision. And you have Hakeem Jeffries, he's a dope, and you have Chuck Schumer, who can't cook a cheeseburger. Of course these people are happy. But true Americans will not be happy. And you have the woman earlier, I assume she's a woman, she's a Democrat, but she said she's disgraced. She's devastated.
Notice how the reporter immediately clocks it and is like, yeah, okay.
All right, John. We'll go to Chester, who's in Baton Rouge.
For decades.
So, now, are we 100% sure? No. But the fact that there is a decent fucking shot that could have been actually Donald Trump. Sorry. I understand, guys. I understand a lot of people imitate him. I'm not saying that for sure it was him. But the idea, guys, the idea that it is conceivable that the President of the United States would do that, and we're all like, yeah, he probably would do something like that, is fucked up. Tally, if you have it, if you can pop it if you're in the Discord, if you can pop it in the Discord, that would be great. Or if you want to message it to my main account, that would also be great. But dude, just saying. I'm not saying it's not verified that it was him.
Yeah. I think that at this point, there are too many people that are too good at doing impressions of him.
Yes.
Because like he's reached the point where, you know, everybody in the country knows who he is, right? And so I think that especially people that practice doing impressions like professionally, they could probably nail it. And I think that more than likely the dude it wasn't actually him. But he definitely did it back in the 80s. Because people may have known who Donald Trump was, but they wouldn't have imitated his voice to call in under a different name. Like, they wouldn't have done that in the 80s. So, in case anyone is not aware of the 80s thing, I mean, back in the 80s, Donald Trump would just randomly call different, I guess, journalists or tabloid people and just hype up his name and be like, oh yeah, Donald Trump, you know, this Trump guy, he's really rich. He's got women falling all over him. And the problem was that Trump never actually tried to change his voice.
Never.
And so even though he called these people saying that he was a John Barron, or there was another name too.
I forget the other name. But also C-SPAN did say, I just in fairness, thank you to Meg over there on the Discord. C-SPAN did say, because so many of you were talking about Friday's C-SPAN caller who identified himself as John Barron, we want to put this to rest. It was not the president. The call came from a Central Virginia phone number and came while the president was in a widely covered in-person, I assume, event is what would be the last word there. But, you know, it's just the idea that we all were like, it's entirely fucking possible that he could have done that. To me, that is just absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I think we've got the video from our friend Tally. Thank you, Tally. Appreciate you very much. We're gonna pop this one up back on the screen, and let's watch some of this. Can you debate Montana? Yeah, absolutely. Would she debate either of us? No.
Who is Montana?
She's like a MAGA woman who does her own lives. I've seen her a couple of times. Like, she's talked to like RJ and different people. No chance that she would come and talk to us. 100% no. Not a thing that would happen. Just saying. But yeah, that Montana. Or as some of our friends call her, Idaho. Oh
dear.
Yes. But that's neither here nor there. All right, let's watch some of this. Let's watch some of this video. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Jeffrey says, yeah, because you would just mute her. I wouldn't need to mute Montana, Jeffrey. Not even for a second. Montana is the one though on her live, because I've watched her on her live, and she just drops people when she gets completely cooked. She got destroyed by Polly. Like, I strongly recommend that any and all of you guys go and watch Polly absolutely manhandle her. And she brought up a source. She brought up a source for him, and the source that she gave him proved her wrong. Like, that's how she absolutely sucks at this. Like, her own source, she proved herself wrong. I was like, cell phone. It was pretty funny.
Didn't that also... Who did that happen with us? Was that Millie? I feel like that happened with somebody that we were debating. Or am I like...
I don't know if it was... I don't know if it was Millie. I don't know if it was Millie. It was somebody. It was some... I know what you're talking about. I don't know if that was her. Maybe it was. I don't remember. It was Millie? Oh, okay. Maybe it was.
I'm like trying to remember. It was like they had given some kind of source, and then all we did was just read it to them. We just like read a paragraph in, and I'm trying to remember what this happened not that long ago.
It's pretty I will have to go back and look at some of these. Anyways, all right, let's watch a few minutes. Let's watch a few minutes of this video. Let's see. I think this is the rough footage. Thank you, Tally, by the way. Thank you for posting this up in the Discord and for finding this for us. Appreciate you.
Oh my God.
I just want you guys to see that girl in the black shirt right there on the screen right now. That's the one that the guy in the brown shirt had in a chokehold on the ground. Her. I'm going to just take a guess that girl, okay, that is a teenage girl. What is she, 5'3"? And I want to go back, and I want a comparative. I want you to see this again from the beginning. It's the guy in the brown, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna blow this up for you so we can really see it. I want you guys to be able to see. Just focus on this. Just focus on this section of the video. There's a couple of different videos that are that they are stitched together, and this is longer. But watch just this frame right here. Let's just watch this, okay? Here, and I'm gonna yeah. So focus. I want you guys to focus on on this section right here. Okay, focus on that, and let's watch again. I want you to see the height difference. Elbows her in the face, gets her on the ground in the chokehold. Look at this.
Fucking did it?
This is Heidi Rue.
Okay, so that's the majority of that's the raw footage right there. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. Yes, we do know the cop's name, actually.
Yeah, he's the chief of police.
We do. The rest is the press conference. Thank you again, Tally. W's in the chat for Tally.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No worries. No worries. Guys, once again, if you voted for Donald Trump, request that up. Let's have a conversation. We're just looking for Trump supporters right now. Gina, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go on.
Oh, that's okay, friend. You have a good night.
I love you guys. Bye.
We love you too. We love you too, Gina. We love you, Gina. Thank you, Gina. Actually, it says it there actually in the video. If you guys give me 2 seconds, I can tell you this asshole's name. Also, he's fucking plainclothes. He's not in uniform. So I don't know how the fuck that's okay, but neither here nor there, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that qualifies as entrapment, because I know entrapment is like a whole thing. There's a lot that goes into what is considered entrapment. But I mean, that something tells me that is not okay for a cop to just in plain clothes enter a crowd of people and seemingly instigate something.
Yeah. His name is Scott McElree, McElree. And I do believe there is this might even be a little cleaner here. Got one more here. This. Okay, I can't do hold on 1 second. I'll take it off full screen. So
He doesn't need to be in the street. Because she's not going anywhere.
This girl right here, this is the one. Not the girl in the orange hoodie, but the girl next to her with the flag draped around her shoulders. It's that girl. I'm just basing this off of like height and everything else like that. That girl is literally like 5'3". She probably weighs 100 pounds. Like, there is no fucking reason to wrestle a person of that size to the ground and put them in a chokehold. Period.
It's a peaceful protest. We're peacefully protesting. Yeah. peacefully protesting. No more ICE! No more ICE! No more ICE! No more ICE! No more ICE!
Okay. We're going to rewind that. I want you guys to watch this. He just barges right the fuck in. They're standing there and they're chanting. Then watch what he does. So he's the guy in the fucking brown sweater, the brown shirt, whatever the fuck it is. What flag is she holding? Is that...
Blow it up a little bit.
Let's see here. Is that Venezuela? I want to say that's Venezuela. Red with the red and the blue stripe. I think it's Venezuela. That's my best guess. Like from seeing it like this. If I rewind it, is there a better?
Yeah, I think that she is facing away at the start.
Or Cuba. Yeah, Cuba maybe. I don't know if it's Puerto Rico here. Let's see. Oh no, that's Puerto Rico. That's Puerto Rico. Yep.
Yeah.
That's Puerto Rico because I can see the stripes. Yep. Puerto Rico. 100%. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so here, so let's bring it back to the point when he just completely escalates the situation and barges right in. And I'm gonna keep it blown up like this for you guys. Let's watch again.
Yeah! We're peacefully protesting! No more!
I want you guys to notice right now that the cops who you can identify who have shirts on, who the identifiable cops, they're not arresting people. They're not at this point in time, they're not doing anything. I just want to point that out.
Yeah. Yeah, he started that shit.
100%. That's a fucking lawsuit. This is a grown-ass fucking man on a teenage girl. And you'll notice here that he has to be fun. Like, another guy has to come in and, like, hold him back.
Yeah. I think that, like, he probably, at some point, just snapped, and he was there to, I don't know, teach her a lesson or something. That's what I'm thinking, is that she may have said something while he was wrestling her that just immediately set him off, and then he's going, which, to be clear, that's not me justifying it. That's me saying all of that is completely outside of like police protocol. I mean, honestly, earlier in the video, when it's the close-up on the other cop that was like holding down the one kid, and like the kids, he's on his back, he's like looking at him, and they're talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
That, I mean, that's kind of how you would almost expect that to go, right?
Right.
Which is the cop is using force but not beating the shit out of anyone. He's just kind of holding him down, and they're talking to each other. They're literally communicating. Yeah. Okay, that is more de-escalation, right? Or crowd control, right? That is reasonable. And then compare that to Brown Shirt, who I guess just wanted to prove how much of a man he was by beating the shit out of a girl that is probably 1/3 of his age. And probably half his weight.
Or more. Like, I fucking wild. By the way, I just sent that video to you since that seems to be the cleanest raw video. So now you've got that. Also, if you're in the Discord, if you're in Nemo's Discord, it is now in the Political Sources channel. So now that's in the Sources channel. You can go and you can grab that. You can grab that shit. I mean, yeah, misogyny. There's so many different things at play here. So anyways, if you're not already in Nemo's Discord, I don't know why you're not, but you can grab the link right in Nemo's bio. You can also grab the link from my bio. Also, join up on Ari's Discord. For Ari, I've got a section over there with her. It's a good time. So please make sure that you're in the Discord, because that's where we share a lot of links. We share a lot of sources. And by the way, you guys are also very helpful with stuff. We appreciate that very much. We had gotten the original video from our friend Tally. And you guys oftentimes help us out with stuff, so thank you very much. But join up on the Discord, and make sure that you're following both of us, by the way. If you're over on the Tube, make sure that you're subscribed, and if you want to subscribe to Nemo, you can do that right down here in the description. You can find a link to him. Thank you, by the way, to Betty for the $2 Canadian Super Chat. Thank you, friend. Hey. It says MAGA attacking teens are following Trump's lead, which is true. And I also want to say thank you to Lindsay. Thank you. Oh, thank you to Lindsay for the 5 on the Blue app. Says DM'd you link of footage from someone's TikTok of more Quakertown footage. Thank you, Lindsay. I will check that out as well so we can get some more footage. Thank you very much, friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for that. Thank you. So. Cool. Once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, we'd like you to hop in the box, and we'd like to have a conversation with you about anything related to Donald Trump. We have not had a single Trump supporter so far tonight. Thank you to Tara for the $4.53 saying, I won't cause chaos tonight. And that is very, very kind of you. Thank you. For those of you who don't know, we are in the midst of finishing up the last couple of days. I've been adding money for the Defending Our Neighbors Fund. So any money that you send to me, I am sending to the Defending Our Neighbors Fund at the beginning of this week, so that would be starting tomorrow. They help immigrants get legal representation. They've been vetted by the ACLU. You can check them out at defendingourneighbors.org. And so as we go on, I am updating that total. So thank you, friends. Thank you. Michael, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, the hell no. To the no.
All right, friend. We appreciate you, but we are just looking for Trump supporters at the moment, friend.
I know. But I just wanted to just say I appreciate you, inviting them in, but you know what they're going to do. I'm pretty sure you're used to it. They're going to deflect because he taught them how. He taught them very well how to deflect. When you ask them a question, they're going to ask you a question.
We're all
and see a question.
Yeah, we have my friend. Yeah, I know. We're so used to it. It's like because we're doing this, 5-6 days a week. I know, my friend. I know. Don't worry. We're expecting the deflections, but we would just like to talk to any of them, and we haven't seen any of them
Okay.
tonight. So, but
And you're not.
No, we probably won't. They're afraid. I see a couple of them. They're hiding in the chat right now, and so they probably won't come up. But I appreciate you, Mike. We're going to see if we can get some of them up. But I'm very glad that you did not vote for Donald Trump, and I'm glad that you're here. Okay, my friend. So
Okay, but I want to ask you a question real quick.
All right, real quick.
Okay, real quick. What's your thoughts of his response after the 6-3 vote from the Supreme Court now? Okay. What's your thoughts about his response to them voting the way they did and then going ahead and adding more percentage to the tariffs? What's your thoughts about that? Because he's, to me, it's like he's saying, screw the Constitution.
Yeah.
Screw America.
I mean, legally, just as a reminder, what the Supreme Court struck down was specifically the IEEPA tariffs, right? So that those were the emergency powers tariffs. That was what they said that he was not allowed to use. The president does have discretionary tariff ability in other areas, and the ones that he's talking about doing, he can do for like 180 days at a time, and then it's based on additional congressional approval. But this entire thing is just him throwing a fucking hissy fit. And that's what this is. I mean, about the fact that the Supreme Court ruled against him and he doesn't like it.
I haven't heard that term in years. Hissy fit.
Yeah,
That's a
hissy
good
fit,
one.
right? I mean, but that's what it is, right? And so he's mad, and the fact that the Supreme Court justices are willing to, his Supreme Court justices are willing to rule against him is crazy. So, anyways, But
I hope that MAGA will come up and speak out. I'll sit back in the cut. Well, as Flip Wilson used to say, if you know who Flip Wilson was,
absolutely.
I'll sit in the back in the booth in the corner in the dark and listen.
I like that. I know exactly what you're talking about. You have a great rest of your night, okay, friend?
All right, you too.
All right, take care. W's, Michael. Appreciate you, friend. All right, and I guess I have to add a couple of more here. We appreciate you guys. By the way, if you want to support both Nemo and I, you can find links in our bios. Support Nemo and I. We appreciate you guys. So we have to add that extra 5 on here for thank you from Lindsay. But then also, Tally, it says, is the total finally even? Thank you to Tally, but no, it's not. Because you decided to do the same thing that Tara did, and so now it is uneven once again. It's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those nights. I can see it. So, yeah, that's fun. Good times. You guys are great.
I'm trying to get just the video or from that link because it looks like they paywall the hell out of it. I've got a version of it. I don't know if this is the full resolution. I'm going to drop it in right underneath the one that you shared. So this is just the raw file, the video itself. Let me know if, because I mean, I could have swore that the one that you played was a better resolution. So I don't know if this is just like a shitty quality one that was offered, but anyway, I put it in the Political Sources channel.
Okay, I'll check it out in a minute. Thank you. We'll see if it's how it compares. Well, look who it is. It's RC. Hello, RC.
Hello.
You want to remind everybody how old you are and what state you are in?
I'm 29. In Florida.
Okay. What did you want to talk about tonight?
That you can be MAGA and Christian. Are you a Christian, by the way?
RC, we've talked about this before, and that's not what the prompt is about. I have explained this to you ad nauseum.
You said MAGA isn't Christian.
Yes, I've explained this to you multiple times before. That's not what the prompt means. The prompt is about the fact that the policies that the MAGA movement champions and puts into place are not based in the teachings of Jesus Christ and or Christianity. So
who are you to say that?
We've literally had this discussion before. Why do you want to have this discussion again? Like, I literally have absolutely fucking destroyed you on this topic already. I'm sure everyone can go on. I'm sure, like, if I could like figure out which night it was that you were on last, we could go on YouTube and we could like rewatch it all together, so we don't have to talk about it again.
Why is your side so?
Do you
mean?
have something else you want to talk
so
about?
So hateful. Your side is so hateful.
Really?
Yes.
Number one, my side. You mean the left? That's cool. Why is it that 76% of all political violence in this country comes from the right?
That's hilarious.
What do you mean that's hilarious? That was from
hilarious.
That was a report put out by the Department of Justice.
Yeah, the right wing is committing most violence.
That was a report put out by the Department of Justice. Would you like to refute that with a different study?
Yeah, I want to see that study.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
That most political violence is coming from the right. The left is so hateful. It's crazy.
Do you know what the Cato Institute is, RC?
How many people tried to assassinate Kamala?
Do you know what the Cato Institute is, RC?
Kamala.
You're offended by the pronunciation
Holy
of the
shit.
name.
Cato Institute. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I'm not letting you derail. I'm trying to respond to
No,
him.
it's regarding the original
It is a
thing.
libertarian source.
A libertarian source?
Yes. They are libertarian.
Close.
They're
it's a libertarian think tank.
That's exactly what it is. That's not conservative. It's libertarian.
Libertarians aren't conservative?
No. Libertarians are libertarians. It's its own party. It's its own movement.
I love that.
They're not. They're not Republican. They're not conservative. They're libertarian. Conservative are Christians. Most libertarians are not even Christian. Like if you read Atlas Shrugged from Ayn Rand,
that is
it's
incredible.
not a goalpost. Ayn Rand is one of the most notable
It really
libertarians.
is a goalpost. No, it really is a goalpost.
They
also,
do not abide by a Christian moral standard.
Also, the misattribution of libertarian and the Libertarian Party in the side of the United States is fucking incredible.
Who do you think's part of the Libertarian Party?
The Libertarian Party is not the same thing as a libertarian ideologically.
Okay, what's the difference?
I mean, quite a bit. Libertarian.
Okay, what's the difference? Saying quite a bit doesn't say the difference.
I mean, you cutting me off also isn't helpful. So the Libertarian Party does not ideologically align with libertarianism, at least in the political science regard. It's the same idea as
you're just saying words.
Holy shit, man.
Then what the libertarian policies, do they not agree with libertarian ideology? Where does it differ? You don't know. You just said that shit and you literally don't know. It's incredible.
No, if you can calm down, man, maybe we can get somewhere. Are you good? Let me know when you're good.
You're just buying time so someone can feed you an answer.
Someone can feed me an answer?
Yeah, so you're looking at the
literally
comments.
see me
Maybe
looking at the screen right now.
What is the difference between the Libertarian Party and libertarians?
Are you good?
Okay, you don't know. It's just
Why-
like, bro,
okay,
can you guys admit
RC,
when you're wrong
RC,
about anything?
why don't you explain to us what the difference is then?
There is none.
Oh, there
I
is
didn't
none?
claim there's a difference.
Okay, cool.
He did.
All right, cool.
Let him answer
that's
the
great.
question.
Let
him answer the question.
No, that's great.
Let him answer the question.
RC,
He doesn't know.
RC.
And he won't admit he doesn't know.
RC.
I'm going to crash out. I'm going to crash out.
RC, just calm down, dude. I just wanted to point out something to you. Just real quick. Just real quick. What does the word liberal mean?
Like freedom or something.
Like freedom or something.
Yeah, some
holy
generic
fucking shit, dude. This is why
You're not
can't
gonna let
have
him
an
answer
actual.
the question. You didn't let him answer the question.
No. I will, dude.
Oh, what does liberal mean,
Jesus,
RC?
dude, I don't know.
Why don't you let him answer the question? Let Nemo answer the question.
You have arguments with your reflection.
You said there's a difference between the Libertarian Party and libertarian ideology. What is the difference?
Libertarian Party is going to be more anti-immigration or, I guess, pro-deportation, whereas libertarians are going to be generally against the concept of borders entirely.
That's not true at all. The Libertarian Party is not anti-immigration or pro-immigration. It's the same thing. What do you think the Libertarian Party gets its ideology from?
Are you saying they get it from Ayn Rand?
That's one of the thinkers. That's one of the more notable libertarians, but Ayn Rand's not the only libertarian. The Libertarian Party stands for libertarians. Like, who else is part of the Libertarian Party? What are we even arguing here?
That's a circular argument that you just made there.
Holy shit.
Okay, who do you think is part of the Nazi movement? You think who do you think is part of that? Nazis.
Fascists.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Who do you think is part of the libertarian movement? Libertarians. Like, what are we doing here? Okay, all right, bro. Oh my gosh.
Do you think that Rand Paul is a libertarian?
He claims to be libertarian. I don't know all of his policies.
Rand Paul claims to be libertarian?
I'm pretty sure. Rand Paul?
Yeah, yes. Rand Paul. Yeah, the curly-haired dude. He's a doctor.
Yeah, I could swear he's claimed that.
Why is he a Republican then?
He has libertarian policies.
Ain't that a bitch? It's almost like you
He's
ran
not
into
part
the
of the
point
Libertarian
just then. Way
Party.
to go.
He's not
Have
part
you
of
heard
the
somebody named
There's
Ron
a different party
Ron
called
Paul?
the Libertarian Party.
He doesn't know who Ron Paul is.
He's Rand Paul's father. It's a 2-for-1.
Oh,
right?
okay. Oh, you tricked me. Good one. You tricked me.
I tricked you? Wait, that's you admitting
you
that
did.
you were just
purposely just tried to trick me,
something that
confusing
wasn't
me
even a trick
Rand
question,
Paul for
dude.
Ron Paul.
Well,
this
I
is
tricked
pathetic.
you with a basic question.
You didn't know the difference between the Libertarian
You
Party and
tricked me when
libertarian
you asked what
ideology.
1 + 1 is.
This is why they voted for Trump. This is why we'll keep voting for a conservative, because you people are fucking insufferable. That's why.
Because I asked you if Rand Paul
you
was
don't
a
know what the
libertarian,
fuck
that's why
you're
you voted for
talking
Trump.
about.
Wow,
You don't know what
RC.
you're talking about.
You are so
that you deflect.
Oh, are you a
Here
little?
we go.
Oh, are you
I'm
a?
gonna crash out.
Are you a
I
little
am gonna crash
snowflake,
out. Yes.
RC? Do you need
Yes,
to?
I am.
Do you need
Yeah.
Do you need a minute? This is why you voted for that fat piece of shit, is because you're a fucking little sensitive snowflake. Jesus fucking Christ,
I voted
dude.
for him for many reasons.
Why don't you
One,
grow
'cause
up?
he's a man.
Why don't you grow a fucking pair of cojones, dude? Instead of being a whiny little snowflake and going, they hurt my feelings. They hurt my feelings. I don't like them. What the fuck is wrong with you? Grow the fuck up. You just said you're 29 years old. Be a fucking man and grow the fuck up. Holy shit,
hurting
dude.
my feelings is bad.
Oh, they hurt my feelings, guys. They hurt my feelings. The liberals hurt my feelings, guys. I'm RC. The liberals hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna vote for a literal fucking schnazi. That's
So
you.
You're
That's
making
literally
fun of me
what
because
you sound like.
Because I said that my feelings were hurt?
Yes,
You're making fun of that?
exactly. That's 100%
Trans people
what I'm
kill
doing.
themselves for their feelings getting hurt every day.
And I
And what do you have to say to that?
And I am literally and the fact that you can't understand the difference between those two things means that you're too fucking stupid to talk to us.
It's their feeling.
You're too fucking stupid to talk to us, RC, because you can't understand the difference between those two things, right? Unless you're telling us, by the way, you're telling all 1,000 people watching this live that your entire identity is being a right-wing piece of shit. And so if someone dares to question your identity as a right-wing piece of shit, that it means so much to you that you would want to unalive yourself because of it. Because it's part of your core identity, and we're attacking your core identity? Is that what you're saying, RC? That this is your entire fucking identity? Because if that's the case, holy fucking shit, get a life.
You do this every day.
Because that's what it would
identity.
be. That's what it would be for a trans person, because we're talking about their literal identity as a person. So if you want to compare those two things, you would be telling us that this is your entire identity. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus.
Wait, a trans person's whole identity
Christ.
is
I am literally not having this
That's their
discussion
whole
with you. You are too fucking stupid.
no.
Yeah, no.
Destroyed.
No. Yes, you were just destroyed by your own
destroyed you.
fucking argument, dude.
You can't stop muting me. It's so pathetic.
I just don't want to talk
The
about
emotional
this with you.
regulation of a fucking child is what you have.
Oh yeah,
It's
I'm
ridiculous.
the one who has the problem with emotional regulation. I'm not the one whining and crying because my little fifis were hurt. I thought that you were a grown-ass man, RC. And I guess I was
Can't
wrong.
stop.
My 9-year-old has better emotional regulation than you do.
You're muting me like...
I know, because it's fun and it annoys the fuck out of you, and I'm enjoying annoying you.
I feel like he said emotional regulation, so I'm assuming that he's probably taken Psych 101 at some point.
Probably.
I feel like he wasn't there the day that they talked about projection.
No.
He's making fun of feelings.
Oh, no, I'm just making fun of you.
Oh, okay. So can I make fun of trans people?
I literally
Is that
just
allowed?
I literally just explained to you why those two things are different. If
It's
you
not
want to make
different.
if
It's
you
their
want
feelings
to
being
RC, if you want to make fun of
It's their
me,
feelings.
you can make fun of me. That's fine.
It's their feelings.
No, it's not. It's different. And I'm so sorry that you can't understand that and that you're too fucking stupid. To
It is
understand
literally
that.
their feelings.
It's literally not.
Yeah.
And I just explained
Because
to you
I don't
why
agree with their identity.
so
their feelings are hurt.
Okay, RC. I'm so sorry.
They're like,
All
I'm
right,
going to
fine.
take my own life because you don't agree with me.
Okay, yes, exactly.
That's
You
literally
just-
what it is. They can get whatever
RC,
treatments they want to
RC,
get.
Oh, hey, bud.
I'm not trying to stop it.
Hey, bud. We get it.
You can't stop muting me.
I can and I will, because you just keep talking about the same thing over and over, and we can move on from it. We get it. You're a cute little pansy snowflake, and you can't handle the fact that we're attacking your political ideology and your feelings are hurt. Either grow a pair and have a political discussion with us and move the fuck on, or go cry to your fucking mommy and move the fuck on.
Ouch.
Which is it?
So mean. So mean.
Okay. You see that? You see that right there? Fuck off. And by the way, if what we've said means that the gene pool ends with you, I don't fucking care. Good luck.
God, RC, man. Every time. That is an interesting strategy, announcing that you're going to crash out.
I mean, hey, if you're gonna fucking do it, like, hey, why not? Hey, Frank.
First of all, he must be in therapy because he practiced some really good mindfulness there, announcing that he was going to crash out. Second of all, I just think it's funny when guys like that come up on here and then start babbling about trans people, like he would say that to my face in real life. Like he would not.
Bro,
they wouldn't go around like
Bro.
talking to any member of the LGBT community like that in person.
Bro, 100%. I just want you to know that if RC like saw you on the street, he would be afraid of you. Like, legitimately.
I mean, probably. I have more testosterone on my shoulder from my gel that I did this morning than he probably has had his entire life.
Yeah.
Probably.
His whole bloodline, maybe.
I mean, it's so true. And I'm like, it amazes me, Keegan, that someone would equate being upset about their political opinion to having their entire existence, somebody trying to invalidate your entire fucking existence. Like, it, and literally be like, everything about you is wrong and you don't exist and the way that you feel isn't real. However many things you want to add to that, like, just
it's funny though, because when you do that to him, he starts crashing out.
Right?
Or anybody. Like, you're just like, you say one thing about them, they start freaking out. But they can say like, "Oh, I'm not a man. I'm gonna go." What did he say? Like, KYS? Like, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do that." Like.
Real quick, thank you to Tammy. Thank you to Tammy on the Blue app. Tammy paid to have high school band name muted in the chat. W's for Tammy, paying to have high school band name muted in the chat. I wasn't going to do it, but she literally paid. W's Tammy. W Tammy. Also, thank you to Tiffany for the 916 on the Green app to make this 3 6969. Tiffany might be a 13-year-old boy. Oh,
Who brought him back?
No, I hold on. Now wait a second. Keegan, would you like to
Yes.
talk to RC or not?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Okay. RC. Hey, look, it's a transgender person who'd like to talk to you. There you go.
Say
buddy.
whatever you'd like to me. I don't get offended. I'm not a snowflake like yourself.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm not trying to offend you.
You won't offend me, trust.
I'm not trying to. I
You
don't
won't?
make it my life's purpose to like offend any community.
Well, you did just go on a whole big rant about transgender people KYSing themselves, but you can
Because
continue.
you said that my feelings being hurt means nothing.
I mean, you came on here, you purposely tried to invalidate the trans people's community or trans feelings, but
I did.
Right, because our feelings mean nothing.
No, I said their feelings being hurt, they end their own life sometimes because of it. Does that not matter? Feelings
Okay.
being hurt do matter, don't they?
Sure.
Not when you're a straight white man, though. That's
Not when you're a transgender individual, though. See the
It
hypocrisy
does
there?
matter, but it does. I don't want anyone ending their own life.
Then why would you bring it up?
To point out the host's hypocrisy of making fun of my feelings being hurt when he clearly does care about other people's feelings being hurt. Feelings matter.
Not all feelings are the same now, are they, RC? Or do you think that every single feeling is the same? Are you going to make that argument for
Literally
us?
everyone's feeling is different.
No.
Two trans
All right.
people's
No.
feelings are
Time
different.
out. I'm not just saying that people's feelings from one person to one person are different. I'm saying even one person, like you yourself, is every feeling that you have on the same level as every other feeling?
No.
Cool. Since we've established that we can have different levels of feelings, I'm so glad that you were able. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're muttering under your breath, and you had to admit that there are different levels of feelings. The level of feeling about your stupid fucking political beliefs and that your feelings are hurt about those are different than the level of
How can you
having
say that?
somebody are different than
How
the
can you say that?
I can say that because it's different than somebody literally saying you shouldn't exist as a person in our society. Those things are different. And if you were going to try and say, how can you say that? I think that they're the same thing. Then you, sir, are the most bullshit, sensitive, snowflake white man I have ever talked to, and I never want to speak to you again because you cannot handle being a fucking adult in today's world because you can't have a simple political discussion without taking it to the level of, I'm going to unalive myself because you hurt my feelings.
Who said that?
You did.
I said
About-
I'm going to unalive myself?
Yes, about trans people.
Yeah, because you
No, I
compared
did
it
not
to...
You
say
said that's
I'm
what
gonna
you
unalive
said that you
myself.
basically insinuated that that's what we do when you hurt our feelings.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. And
That's
you compared
literally
it
what
and you
happens.
compared it to yourself. So that's what you're saying, RC.
No, that is not
That's
what I'm
literally what you're saying. Or otherwise, would you like to take that back and say that those feelings are maybe different?
No, I was pointing out your hypocrisy and double standards.
Why do you think that trans people were to do such a thing if you hurt our feelings?
Mentally unstable.
Mentally unstable how? Why are we mentally unstable? Because we might have depression because of how we're treated in society?
Well, there's suicidal tendency. Anyone that has high suicidal tendency has mental instability.
Mothers who just gave birth are more prone to that kind of depression, postpartum depression. Are they mentally unstable?
If they get postpartum depression, yeah.
So anyone with depression is mentally unstable.
Correct.
Are you
That's why they
kidding?
No, I'm not. That's why they need therapy and sometimes drugs to correct it because they're not stable.
Any kind of depression.
Yep.
So seasonal
stable.
depression is unstable
During that season, yeah.
because they
Not
have a
stable.
vitamin D deficiency.
It's a deficiency. That's not stable.
Okay.
Like what? This is not even
He's-
insulting. It's
he's
just objective.
He's just some armchair psychologist. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I don't know. This
Cool.
just
What's
seemed
the
like common
definition?
sense to
Awesome. What's
me.
the? Yeah.
Here we go.
Cool. What's the? No. What do you mean? Here we
define
go.
Define this word, because if you can't define it, you don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Like,
What's the definition
do you
of being?
do you disagree with me? By the way.
Yes, I do. What's the definition of being unstable as it relates to mental health?
What? if you have an
What's the
instability in your
definition
brain-
of what
Oh,
is
boy,
the
here we go.
definition of being unstable as it relates to mental health? No, I want the actual medical definition, RC, because just being
pull up
able,
the
just
medical
going,
definition.
it just means that you're unstable. That's not what it means. I want the actual medical
Do you
definition.
think someone with clinical depression
I just
is
want the
stable?
actual medical definition, RC.
Well,
Can you help
Nobody
out?
said clinical depression.
No one
I
said
said any depression. I
any
even said
depression.
seasonal depression.
Yep.
What is seasonal depression?
Anyways, we're still waiting on that
Bro doesn't
definition.
even know what seasonal
Why
depression
are you
is.
muting me?
Because
Oh
we're
my
waiting on the
God, dude.
definition. What you answered when Keegan said seasonal depression. You
He doesn't
answered,
even know what seasonal
you
depression
said
is.
yes
During
that
that season.
person yes, but then you said what is seasonal depression? Do you know what seasonal depression is or do you not?
Well, she's making it seem like there's a difference.
Do you know what it means or not? Holy shit,
There is a
dude.
difference.
Okay. I don't know the difference between that and clinical depression, no.
Holy shit.
Then how do you know
here
that
we
those
go.
people
We're
are
all armchair
unstable?
psychologists here.
No, we're not armchair psychologists because we don't claim to be able to diagnose those things while you do. That's the difference between us and you.
Again, RC, I would just like to add, how am I unstable?
You specifically?
Yes, as a trans individual, how am I unstable? Tell me why.
Do you have gender dysphoria?
Occasionally.
That's why.
That doesn't make me unstable. Cisgender individuals have gender dysphoria.
I don't.
You
I don't know any
probably have.
cisgender.
You
No.
see your small penis? Do you
That's
ever get
an
upset
insult.
about that? That's
an
gender
insult.
dysphoria.
That mean, hurting my feelings.
I'm sorry.
That's but why insults?
But
I
see,
didn't insult
here's the
you.
thing, though. Here's the thing, though, RC, is that you're mentally unstable right now. We probably shouldn't have this conversation with you because you're at risk of unaliving yourself because you're currently mentally unstable.
Who keeps saying that?
You're
I'm not
mentally
saying
unstable,
that.
sir.
No,
you're,
I'm pointing out
you're
your
mentally
hypocrisy.
unstable.
That's all I'm
You're
doing.
mentally unstable, and we don't want to contribute to you
RC.
hurting yourself potentially.
No, liberals are
RC,
always.
RC,
No.
RC.
No.
Can I add something as well?
Yeah.
When cis men, when they start to go bald and they get upset about that, that's gender dysphoria.
Okay.
Because
no, it's
taking
not,
something like
Yes, it is.
yeah, because
Yes,
taking,
it is.
because
And
their
gender-
head gets
Yep.
cold.
Yep. Because
No, anything like
Hair
that.
has a
If
purpose.
girls would like a bigger breast size per se, let's say, that's
Yeah.
gender dysphoria.
Yep.
Because
They're
it's
confused
gender
of their
affirming.
gender? No, they're not confused about what gender they are. though.
No, that's
doesn't-
not what
he
gender
doesn't
dysphoria
understand.
is.
Gender dysphoria is you feel
Oh my
your gender is
God.
not aligned with your
No.
sex.
No.
Yes.
And
Yes.
gender affirming care is not that either.
You just said gender dysphoria is not
Gender
feeling
dys-
your gender is misaligned with your sex.
That is not necessarily what gender dysphoria is.
Please explain to me what it is then.
I'm trying to explain that to you right now. I'm saying anything that would make someone feel like their gender is invalid. That
And
is
not
gender
aligned
dysphoria.
with the gender that they were assigned at birth.
The sex that they were assigned at birth, and sex and
That's
gender
what
are
I just.
two different
That's
things.
what I.
No, you said the gender.
Okay. All right. All right.
Here,
Do you know the difference between sex and
boy.
gender, RC?
Oh boy.
he doesn't. And when
No, there is no
No,
difference.
he's saying I
There is-
really
there is
like.
no difference.
What do you mean? There's no difference?
I believe a man is an adult human male, so it's
Okay,
intertwined
can I ask
with
you a
sex.
question then? Can I ask you a question then? So,
Okay.
would you call a 4-year-old a man or a boy?
He's a boy.
Would you call a 4-year-old a girl or a woman?
A 4-year-old what?
A 4-year-old, would you call it a girl or a woman?
What's the sex of the 4-year-old? Is this like your trick question?
No,
You think
it's
you were
not.
gonna
It's
get
not a
me
trick
there?
question. Okay, they were assigned female at birth. Would you call her
Okay.
a girl or a woman?
I would call a 4-year-old
4-year-old.
female a girl.
Right. So that's 4 genders. You have girl, boy, man, woman.
It's just
The
an
only
age
two
difference.
genders, the only two sexes are male and female. So you just admitted openly that there are 4 genders.
Oops.
No, it's the same gender of a different
No,
age.
gender is no.
Oh, okay. All right. Congratulations.
There's a difference between sex and gender.
Wow. You guys play mind games. It's crazy.
It's not a mind game.
It is
Google is
literally
free.
a
Even
semantical
Meta.
mind
You
game.
could you could go on there and on Meta and see that there's a difference between sex and gender.
Yeah.
So wait, a male from birth to adulthood goes through 2 genders, you're saying?
Yes, he's a boy, and then he's
No, it's the
a
same
man.
gender. No.
Gender is just a descriptor.
No one makes
it's just
this argument outside
it's a
of trans
description.
people.
No.
It's a description.
It's literally.
No, it's the same gender.
It's the same sex.
Yeah.
I can, as a trans man, I can tell you that my biological sex is female.
You're a trans man.
I am a trans man.
And
Correct.
are all trans men men?
If they align that way with their gender, yes.
So is the host a trans man?
No, he's a cisgender male. He
What's the
identifies as a
difference?
male.
So what is the difference between you and the host?
I was assigned female at birth, and I identify as a male because I'm a trans male.
Yeah.
So it is about sex.
No.
No.
So that's the difference between you and
It's-
the host, though.
He identifies as male because that's what he identifies as. I
You can
identify as
identify as
male
a
because
sex?
that's what I... No, you can identify...
You just said he identifies as male.
Keegan,
Oh
Keegan,
my God.
he's just.
Oh, I'm too
he's
good at
just-
this. It's crazy.
He's just too dumb to understand.
The rage baiting is absolutely
I know.
insane.
Actually, I mean, the problem with RC is that I'm never really quite sure if it's just like willful ignorance, like he's doing it on purpose, or if he's really this fucking stupid. Because a lot of the time, I actually do think I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, you actually are this fucking stupid because of the fact that his arguing skills are so bad and he runs himself into different points all the time. Like with what you just did with the gender thing, like he didn't realize what you were doing and you absolutely fucking smashed it into his face. That's what kind of leads me to believe that he's actually not
what
that.
concerned me,
Yeah.
what concerned me the most was when I said the 4-year-old, is that a boy or a man? And he said, oh, a boy. And then he had to think about the woman thing. He was like, a 4-year-old what? A 4-year-old what?
I mean,
I'm like, so...
It does kind of track with everything that they're all about. So yeah, but anyways,
protect the girls, right?
I think honestly, Keegan, I don't think he's worth your time. That's just me personally. But I mean, if you want to keep trying, that's up to you. But I don't
have a
think
respectful-
I don't think that he's worth your time.
You're the one
because-
insulting.
I'm so sorry, RC. I wasn't talking to you at all, and I didn't want to hear your opinion on anything like that. Anyways, I don't think he's worth your time.
None of this
bro.
has been he's like, you're the one disrespect. None of this has been disrespectful. So
You talked about my genitalia and said it's small.
Because
aren't you always talking about transgender individuals'
That's disrespectful.
genitalia?
That's disrespectful.
I mean,
Don't you guys always talk about our genitalia?
yeah.
What do you have down there?
Didn't you spend?
Do you wanna know?
Excuse me, hold
No,
on. No,
actually,
hang on.
no,
RC,
Then why'd you ask?
Hey, RC, didn't you guys spend $250 million on ads talking about trans people's genitalia in the 2024 election? You guys are the ones who seem to have an obsession with it, so I don't understand. What's your fucking problem?
Because there's an issue in this country.
Cool, then why do you keep talking about people's genitalia? If you don't like it, then you can tell us why you probably have Kallman syndrome, because you probably have Kallman syndrome.
what?
Kallman syndrome.
What is even that?
Oh,
What is
you don't see?
What
This
is
is
that?
this is the problem with being too
Keegan
stupid.
doesn't even know what that is.
No, I
No,
know what it is.
Keegan
I'm just
knows what it
laughing at the
is.
way you worded that.
Kallman syndrome. Look it up sometime. Bye bye, RC.
Jesus
I
Christ!
got no time. I got no time for him and his bullshit. He's just rage baiting, and fuck him,
Bro.
Hey, I'm gonna see Keegan. I'm gonna see Keegan this coming weekend. It's gonna be fun.
Yay! I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna debate from your guest bedroom.
I'm gonna be like over upstairs. I'll be down here. It'll be fun. It'll be.
I'm gonna sneak into your office and photobomb with the Kermit puppet.
It's gonna be. You see Keegan walking back and forth behind me. It'll be funny. It'll be funny. So
put the Brit on the phone.
Oh, guys, we hurt RC's feelings. Definitely be nice to him in the comments and don't say mean things about him having small genitalia. That would be mean. Do not do that to RC in the comments, guys. He's having a bad day. Don't say things to him about that in the comments.
It is very, very nice of you, RC, to keep promoting him in the comments and boosting that algorithm. Thank you for adding those comments.
Also, W's to Melvin on the tube, the $2 the $2 super chat. Keegan, I choked on my cola from your joke. Well done. So very nicely done, friend. Rockin'. Cool. All
I'm
right.
probably gonna hop down. I just wanted to yap.
I know. Hey, listen, you're bro. Anytime. But we're gonna.
I came in at the right time.
I'm glad that you did. But listen, we're gonna do is this coming weekend while Keegan is in town. we're gonna get together for some time, like legit, while Keegan is at my house. Like we're gonna get up together because it'll be fun. So we're gonna do some time, okay? And
Do some time.
Yeah, you know,
Like in jail?
listen, whatever, you know what I mean. Anyways, W's for Keegan. I'm gonna see Keegan this weekend. Coming to Boston, we're gonna have a good time. So we're gonna hang. All right. All right. I'll drop you down, bro. I'll catch you later. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Can we get W's for Keegan? Absolutely. Just destroying. Absolutely destroying RC. Thank you for that.
Also, thank you, Tammy, for the blue app. Said missed you. Appreciate that.
Hey, well, at least there's one person in the chat who's saying WRC. Oh, wait, that's RC himself. Never mind.
Damn, man. That's some O'Doyle rules type shit.
James, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Cool. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 19.
And what state did you vote in?
Oklahoma.
Okay, and what year were you born?
I was born in 2006.
Okay. Did you want to discuss one of the subjects that we have above or something else that Donald Trump is doing right now?
Can you bring that one trans bitch back?
Excuse me? I'm sorry, I was asking you if you wanted to discuss one of the subjects that we have above
Yeah, I
or
do.
something else.
I want to discuss the trans thing.
You want to discuss the trans thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. By the way,
The trans bitch is here.
Real quick, before we get started with anything else, I want to say thank you to our friends for the Erica Raid. Thank you, Erica Raiders. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, look, if you wanna do it, we can do. Look, you can have two trans people for the price of one. Look at that. Two for one. How about that? We got Gwen and Keegan. There you go, James. How about that? I got you.
What makes you trans?
What?
What makes you trans? Why am I not trans?
Because I'm transitioning from assigned female at birth to male.
So
Well,
can I be
Keegan,
trans?
you're really affirming your true gender.
I'm so like, what does he mean?
I don't know.
Wait.
Hey, James.
Wait.
James.
Oh,
Wait.
James.
Keegan.
Can I identify as a woman?
Hold on. Time out.
Sure.
Time out, James. Wait. Keegan, I got to bring you down. You got a flag.
Did RC report me?
He probably did because he's a little bitch. Hey, Keegan, if you want, come back on your backup, okay?
Heard.
Okay. Anyways, sorry.
James,
keep going.
Questions do you have?
Can I identify as a woman?
Why would you want to identify as a woman?
How about this? If I was a woman, can I identify as a man? Because men get more benefits in society.
What's your point? Where are you going with this line of questioning?
I'm saying that the idea of identifying as whatever you want to identify is a loophole that's a Pandora's box that allows people to do things, and it redefines the structural norms of society that we already have built in.
All right, so you think it's just an identifying thing, like somebody wakes up one morning and says, "Hey, I'm going to be the other gender."
No.
Is that what you're thinking?
So what makes you trans? What makes you trans?
Is that what you're thinking?
No,
I've always been who I am.
No, what makes you trans?
I've affirmed who I am. I do not know. Ask your Sky Daddy. Ask your Sky Daddy.
No, that is the point. You don't know.
How do you know? How do you know you're a man?
Therefore, if
Can
I were to
Gwen,
say I'm a woman,
Gwen, can I ask him a question? Do you mind if I ask him a question?
Sure, yeah,
hey,
go ahead.
James,
By all means,
hey, James,
this isn't going
anywhere. Hey, James, real quick, just out of curiosity, I'm just real curious. Why do you like women?
I like women because that's what God assigned me to be sexually attracted to.
No,
that's not a thing. Excuse me, James. Listen, I know that you're 19 years old and your frontal lobe hasn't fully formed and you're a stupid little bitch, but like at least be respectful if you're going to be up on my panel or I'll just kick you.
You are genuinely embarrassing. Like
Yeah, bud. Anyways, so I know that your frontal lobe hasn't fully formed, and you're just a stupid little bitch. But continuing on with what I was saying is that you couldn't tell us why it is that you're attracted to women or why you like women. It's just the way that you are. But you have the gall to ask someone else why their sexuality might be the way that it is, or their feelings about their gender or how they identify is the way that it is. You don't understand what you're asking because you're too stupid. That's the problem here, bud. Maybe if you read a couple of books and took a few more classes,
men and women
you still haven't answered. You still haven't answered my. You still haven't answered my question. I'll answer your question when you answer mine, James. How do you know that you're attracted to women?
I don't.
There you go. Good boy. There you go, Gwen. See, that was easy.
Yeah. Well, James, here's the thing. I'm transgender individuals are going to be here forever. Okay. So get used to it. Buck up.
Listen to what I am saying.
And move on with your life.
You are annoying as fuck.
I don't care. I can be as annoying as you would like me to be.
No.
But that's the reality of things, James. James, I was transgender before you were even sperm in your dad's fucking junk, okay?
All right, that's cool. I could not give two fucks. All right, let me build my argument. Would you agree with the statement that men and women and dogs and cats and horses and pigs are treated differently in society? Yes or no?
What do you have, an animal fetish or something?
It's a yes or no question. Like, holy fuck, is it really that difficult?
Why are you bringing animals into a Homo sapien conversation?
Because I'm trying to build my argument, you dumb fuck. Holy shit. Okay.
It's not an argument.
Okay.
Look, really, are you in college? Did you get accepted anywhere? Like,
would you agree?
Bro.
I mean, really, this isn't worth it. You might as well just drop them and move on. This isn't it.
Would you agree that men and women are treated differently in society?
Hey,
yes or no?
James.
Well,
James.
Golly, where are we going?
Hey, James. Yeah. Do you want to discuss anything else politically besides this issue? Like anything else at all?
I don't know.
You're
I
really
came back at the wrong time.
Dang it. Yeah, he was really bad at that. All right, you can dump me.
Hey, Gwen, thank you for coming up. We appreciate you very much. I can't with these fucking people. Jesus Christ.
No, it's so bad. Terrible. That wasn't even fair.
No, well, I mean that was you can't even. Let's just say you can't even call that one a battle of wits. Okay, there has to be wits on both sides for that to be a battle of wits.
Something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, if you're not following our friend Gwen, please follow our friend Gwen. We appreciate you, Gwen. Thank you for coming up, friend. I appreciate you. Okay?
Hey, sure thing. Thank you for having me.
Take care.
Bye.
Keegs.
What did I miss?
Oh, that kid just crashed out. It was pretty funny. And he didn't know. He asked. He was like, "How do you know that you're trans? How do you know that?" And Gwen was like, "What? Don't like. There's no like. How do you don't know? It's like, or how do you know?" And then I was like, "How do you know you're attracted to women?" He's like, "Well, I don't know." And I'm like, "There you go. Good job." It's just like, so anyways, yeah, we're not. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is out there in the chat. I'm not doing this with you. We're not discussing. We're not discussing this all night. Not because I don't want to represent for our friends, but because I'm not going to platform you deciding to talk shit about a group of people that are valid and that exist. Stop being a piece of shit. Okay? That's it. Stop being a piece of shit. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, Keegan. I'll drive you back down. We're gonna hopefully we can get off this subject. You people, just
guys, don't
come on, right?
Stop following me here. Follow my other account. I just come here to hide.
Don't Yeah, don't follow Keegan on this account. Follow Keegan's other account because
It's linked in my bio.
Because I passed Keegan for number of followers.
That makes me really proud.
Okay.
It only took you 2 years.
I mean, only a little over a year
I know, I'm
of
kidding,
like
I'm
a
kidding.
little over
Your-
a year of
your-
like actually
your one
trying.
account got banned. If that account didn't get banned, you would have done it a long time ago.
Yeah, it would have happened even sooner. Get the fuck out of here. Find another place to shut up.
Bye, Matt.
Bye.
Oh, Pats.
All right, I love you, friend. Get the fuck out. Now really get the fuck out of here. All right, W's Keegan. I love you, Keegan. Can't wait to see you and hang out. All right. Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, please get in the box. If you didn't vote for Donald Trump, I would respectfully ask for you to please exit the box and make room for Trump supporters. We would just like to talk to Trump supporters right now. We've got about just over 1,000 people here on the TikTok side, which is great. On the Tube side, we've got just over 200 people, which is great. Thank you, Melvin, for the $5 super chat. It says, "Hi Matt and welcome back, Nemo. Don't forget your info for the shirts." That's right. I will send it to your Gmail. Thank you. Our friend Melvin Nemo over on the Tube had messaged the other day, and he wants to send us some shirts that are anti-MAGA, and I was like, sure.
Nice.
Yes. So Melvin, I will email you. I promise. Just been busy. But I promise you, we will do that. All right. Let's see who we got here. Oh, and yes, and thank you again to the Erica Raid. I know I said earlier, but thank you again. Thank you. Really appreciate that, you guys. We love our friend Erica and all of her wonderful raiders. Danny, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Danny?
No, I think Danny's a friendly.
I think Danny is a friendly, and I do, yeah. So I think we just had a couple of other friendlies in the box. So guys, I do love you guys, but we do just want to try to get some Trump supporters up here. Appreciate you. Hey Dan, what's up, friend? W's again for the Erica Raiders. W's again for the Erica Raiders. We love all of you guys. Thank you for being here. We're doing a Sunday night special. It is snowing outside. Erica, thank you for bringing all of your fine folks here. Hey Dan. Hey again, Dan. Guys, do all the good things like our friend Erica says. I can't wait. My shirt. By the way, I ordered one in purple. FYI, I ordered one in purple. My shirt is on the way. It is on the way. And is going to be here soon. I can't wait. I'm going to wear it on live, and it's going to be, what's that? I owe you $5? Why do I owe you $5? All right, well, come trademark. I said I'm giving you the credit for it, and I'm plugging your fucking t-shirt. God damn. Can't fucking win today, bro. I can't fucking win today. John, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? John, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? I guess that's a no. Damn. I'm gonna get hit with like fucking trademark shit. God damn it. Okay. Hey, man. You know what's always nice is when it's easy to spot somebody that we want to block. Oh, that was easy. Good stuff. Delightful. Yeah, I okay, guys. I promise I will get Erica's money. Yes. I'm not a welcher like some people. Popcorn. Excuse me. Something caught in my throat there. Sorry. Eric, how about, look, I'll give you a direct, there you go, a direct plug. EricaEffect.com is where you can get your shirts that say the phrase that apparently I can't say again because I will owe her more money. So I better not say it because I don't want to get in trouble. Don't want to get in trouble. But go to ericeffect.com. You can do it. It'll be great. Let's see here. Wait, what is this? When RC got Peabody Wigglesworth says on Discord, when RC got his main account banned, he started crying on a TikTok live. Here's RC's book. Oh, did you know about this?
What?
This is RC's book? Oh, this is amazing. Can we get W's for Peabody Wigglesworth in the chat, please, for popping this over on Discord? It's Beyond the Queue, and the subtitle is, Do You Really Know the People Around You? And that's Robert Collier, by the way. And here's a review of the book from Abby. Couldn't be worse. An incel's story about what he wishes he could accomplish if only he wasn't a mediocre white man. Don't waste your time reading this garbage. The guy who wrote it is literally on TikTok making hate videos about how women are his arch nemesis. Pathetic.
Amazing.
W's Peabody. W. Peabody. That's the gift that keeps on giving all year long, Clark. It was fucking amazing.
I just wanted to let everyone know that you can go on Amazon and leave him a great review on his book. But I would not suggest doing that. That's very mean. Do not go onto his Amazon and leave him a review.
And I mean, and definitely I wouldn't don't screenshot it so that you have the title and the name so that you could look it up later. Definitely don't do that. I should probably take that down, actually. Let me see if I can figure out how to take this down. Oh man, God, how do you use this thing? What is it? A mice? What is it? Hold on. It's gonna take me a minute, guys. But don't screenshot it. Don't screenshot it. Do not do that. How do we do this?
Someone said I'm gonna promote it on Reddit.
All right, you're still banned for the Pat's comment. Go get out of here.
Okay, bye.
Oh, bye. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Oh, that's snoring.
That's hardcore snoring. Guys, appreciate all of you fine folks being here. We definitely need to do a couple things. Appreciate you guys helping out. Let's keep tapping that screen. Keep trying to get us out to the FYP. The other thing that can really help push us out to the FYP is not just helping out with the live goal here for me and gifts, but also if you can gift the panel, specifically do that with Nemo would be great as well. Also, we have links in our bios if you'd like to offer additional support. We very much do appreciate all of that. Speaking of, thank you to Erica for the 5 on the Blue app. She says, you're going to hear from my lawyers. There's a cease and desist on the way. Okay, thank you, Erica. Thank you, Erica. We appreciate you. Oh, God.
Well, that's cool.
It's amazing. Oh, hey, wait a second. I think I know who this is. This is Bretta, right?
Yes. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm well.
Can you just remind everybody how old you are? You should have, right? Can you remind everybody how old you are and what state you're in, please?
49. I'm in New York.
Okay, thank you. What would you like to talk about?
Whatever it is you guys are crying a river, we can discuss. I could float my boat on that river of tears you guys always cry out. What you crying about today, Matt?
Not really crying about anything. We were just laughing at a book review. I mean, I've got some subjects above, or we could talk about something that Donald Trump is doing. I always let the guest pick. You know that. So what would you like to talk about?
Attacking Iran is not America first. MAGA isn't Christian. ICE is a domestic terrorist group. Well, MAGA isn't Christian is a fact, right? Because it's not. It's not a sect of Christianity, so it's not even,
That's not what that means. What it means is that their policies don't fit Christianity and what Jesus Christ taught. The policies don't align with the teachings of Christianity, which is true, because they don't.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Have you accepted him as your Lord and Savior?
Do I believe in Jesus Christ? I mean, he was a person who existed, yes.
Do you? That's why I added, have you accepted him as your Lord and Savior?
I'm not sure why that matters in a factual discussion about policy as it relates to a book that lays out what Christianity is, and we can define what Christianity is and what Christian policies would be as it relates to Jesus's teachings versus what those policies actually are in practice. I have no idea why that question has any bearing on this. So again, if you wanted to point out policies that they are enacting and promoting that are Christian, I would be happy to listen.
No, I don't got no policies that are.
That's what I thought. So again, MAGA isn't Christian.
I opened up with agreeing with it. So I don't know why you went around with disagreeing just to hear yourself talk. But whatever, man. I guess you like your voice.
No, it's not because it's
you
because
gotta
what
get
you
your
said.
money's worth out your mic.
No, Bretto, because what you said is, well, that's true because MAGA isn't a sect of Christianity, as in saying that MAGA isn't part of a religion. And I was clarifying for you that that's not what the prompt meant, because what you said wasn't agreeing with what I put up there, because that's not what the prompt means. So no, you didn't agree with me. You just misunderstood what the prompt meant. No, you did. You did, because you wouldn't have answered in that way if you understood the prompt.
No. So ultimately, let me tell you this. First of all, I understood what you said. I understood your prompt, but you got to understand that you guys have formed a narrative of around the nomenclature Christian nationalist that has a separate Jesus that whose teachings they subvert to create a new idea that fits their agenda, right? So they say, you guys, they have a narrative that say that MAGA has formed a sect of Christianity exclusive to them that makes them feel good. So I was speaking towards that and towards your point. You didn't need to go into your little diatribe. But anyway, let's discuss ICE as a domestic terrorist group, because that's the funnest one, really.
Okay, in just a moment.
Oh, shit. I got to start looking at my phone.
Not the theme song.
When she step in the room, why the whole room shift? Power in her voice, yeah, the whole world live. What the fuck is this? We ain't come for pretend. We came to build the future. Let the truth begin. Erica effect, yeah, the pressure get applied. Look to the past, now the future coincide. Tears off, yeah, the moment is now. If they don't understand, make them stand and bow.
Hey. Okay. Hey, Bretta.
Hello.
Hi. All right. Hey, Matt. Hey, Nemo.
Hey, friend.
Okay. Are we really talking about religion with Bretta when we really had the opportunity to talk about the Supreme Court decision on the 20th?
Well, he at least he moved on. Said he was ready to talk about ICE. I have a feeling he does not want to talk about that Supreme Court decision, Erica.
I read the 170 pages. Okay, I reread the Trade Expansion Act of 72 or 74, the Trade Expansion Act of 62, and even the 1848 one. But it's the 1848. Hold on a second. Yeah, I did. Look, I did. But I want to save that conversation for somebody like that I haven't watched 100,000 times.
Who are you talking about? Who have you watched 100,000 times, Bretta?
Each and every one of you on this panel. What do you mean? Nobody.
Negro, please.
That's a redundant question.
It's so weird that you don't want to talk about that with us. But okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Listen.
Hey, listen. Just move on then. Talk about something you want to. You want to talk about the ICE thing? Then talk about the ICE thing. You don't have to wax poetic. Just fucking move on, bro.
We could have it. We could have
just
it.
move. There you go. Move on. Good job.
What are you good jobbing?
I said just move on.
You moving on.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
All right.
Proud
what
of you.
about ICE?
No, let's talk about the tariff decision.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So it's pretty embarrassing for President Trump, considering that was his entire strategy was to use the IEEPA, right?
AIPA.
Yeah, I mean, you got to understand. I always said that I understood both the president's vision and his reasoning why he invoked these emergency powers, but I also saw that the Supreme Court. This is why he promised the checks, by the way, because we knew that the Supreme Court were going to rule against. The original courts ruled against the tariffs. The courts of international trade with the original courts. The appellate courts upheld the courts of international trade's decision that Trump overstepped his boundaries with invoking these powers. So I knew that the tariffs were going to be deemed unconstitutional. But he's still invoking tariffs. He's still imposing tariffs, invoking the 62 Trade Act, Section 310, if I'm not mistaken, instead of emergency powers.
Yeah, it's Section 122.
Section 122?
Yeah, it's 122. So he only can actually implement them for 150 days.
190 days, yeah.
150 days, not 190, 150.
150. All right. I mean.
And he wants to do the other section. Is it 222 or is it 301? He wants to do another section that he can use, but that one will require actual investigation. So he'd have to prove that there's an economic disparity that is happening towards the U.S. so that we're suffering because of the basically the trade deficits, because that's been his focus, so that we're having some type of negative economic impact because of it. All right, but which one requires the investigations?
Ma'am, the investigation would to be if these nations are working in concert to traffic drugs into the nation, because this is why the emergency powers were invoked, right? If you read, just read the hold on, pull it up.
No, it's Section 232, not 222. It's Section 232
I never said
that does
222. I said
require.
310.
No.
You're correcting yourself.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay, all right. Just be
Stop jumping the gun, Bretta.
Be careful. No, people like to take things in the chat. Oh, you were wrong. You said 222. Like, I never said that. I got to make sure.
No, it's 232 is the one in which they have to have the investigation, all right, by the Commerce Department, which is kind of concerning considering as Howard Lutnick, and Howard Lutnick already has his sons involved in actually buying up stock from the companies that are going to be suing the United States, but that's a whole nother matter. And then under Section 301, that's the one that involves an investigation by the trade representative. All right. Those were the ones that were used as a basis for the China tariffs.
Okay, I need to correct you. The investigation wouldn't be into trade deficits.
What would it be into?
It would be into the trafficking of drugs into our nation. Because
So
if you
301,
hold on, Erica, hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right. Understand the position of the president was that these nations are working in concert to traffic drugs into our country. So we can't directly attack them like we did Venezuela because of diplomatic relationships that we didn't have with that nation. We have to do it by crippling another sector of their economy and hope that they can curb that. Their government can curb that, which they're trying to. Honestly, the tariffs are working. They're trying to. China is, believe it or not, the biggest headache, right? This is why he was proposing 60% on China during the tariffs. I was very disappointed to find out that he only imposed 10 on February 1st and then raised that to 25. So when I heard, anyway, I'm not going to go through the timeline, but realize that's what the investigation will go into, because that's the reason for invoking the economic powers.
You're talking about 301 or are you talking about 232?
No, this is the president's stance. Did you read the ruling?
No. I'm talking about the investigations that would have to take place. So
Yeah,
in order
the
for him to use,
the investigation would not be as far. It would be, listen, it was for
I
two
want to
fronts.
finish a sentence. I don't care what the investigation was for. I'm talking about the
There was no
investigations
investigation.
that they would
It would,
have to actually conduct in
no,
order
no.
to justify applying tariffs under Section 232 and or Section 301. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right, because
I'm telling you, there
232
was
is
no
for
investigation.
national security and 301 is for actual trade.
Okay. There was no investigation.
I'm not
If
saying
there
that there
was
was an
cool.
investigation.
Listen,
You're not
okay.
listening to
Let me
me.
just
That's the
make my
problem
let
that
me
we
just
keep
make my
having,
stance
brother.
clear. Let me just make my stance clear.
Jesus Christ.
You said I really came up to debate Matt. I don't know, Erica.
I'll be quiet then, because you're not listening to me anyways, per usual. Go
What are you
ahead.
talking about? Listen, so this is my stance. She said,
He's afraid
I
to.
don't care anymore because you're not listening to me.
understand, you said, but they have to be
I
clear.
don't
The
care.
investigation would be into.
I think she's saying that she doesn't care.
All right, but I got to make my
Brother,
stance
have a
clear.
conversation with Matt. I don't care anymore because you weren't listening to anything that I said. Just have a conversation with Matt. It's cool. I'll be quiet.
All right, Matt. Can I tell you though, Matt, my stance and where it was she misunderstood and like,
No, I don't really care either. It just don't care. Certainly seemed like the president of the United States didn't think that the Supreme Court was going to strike all this down. It's weird that you knew that it was going to happen, but he was shocked and appalled and went on a rant on live television and threw a fucking hissy fit and then did the same thing on Truth Social. It's weird that you knew and you saw this coming, but the president of the United States, didn't see it coming. Isn't that weird?
I said it on many lives.
No. I'm, bro.
Since the
Hey
original
man, listen,
ruling.
Bretta. I would like to tell you that I also felt like this was going to be coming. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying, oh, you never said that. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, don't you think it's weird that the president of the United States, who you're like, yeah, well, they knew this was going to get, certainly seems like he didn't know based on his reaction. Because
Trump
I
is
would
gonna-
think that anyone who knew that information was coming would have said at a press conference, well, we assumed that this was going to happen, and that's fine. We respect the Supreme Court's decision, and we have a backup plan, and here's our backup plan.
Okay, so first and foremost, the president is going to respond how he's responded to everything always.
Oh, so he's going to overreact like a little fucking bitch boy? Okay,
He's
got
going
it.
to be
Okay,
honest, and he's going to wear his art on his sleeve. And as a New Yorker, sometimes it comes out
Yeah,
more
he's gonna
aggressive.
overreact
New
like a little
York
bitch
is
boy.
just like
Yeah, he's gonna overreact like a little bitch boy. We get it.
New York is the president.
He's gonna overreact like a little bitch boy from
Look, I'ma
Queens
calm
that
my
he
voice.
is. Yep, he's a little bitch boy from Queens. Yep.
All right, let's not devolve into repeating things and.
No, I just wanted to point it out because you keep excusing it
that's
as
how I
he's
feel,
from
my boy.
New York and I lived in Brooklyn and I didn't know any fucking people that acted the way that Donald Trump does. So I don't know what the
Where
fuck
you
you're
live?
talking about.
Where you live in Brooklyn?
I lived in Bed-Stuy and I lived in Park Slope. I lived
What
right
years?
off the fucking. I lived right across from the Marcy Projects. I was off the
What
G
years?
train. I was
What
off the
years?
Myrtle. Excuse me.
What years?
I was there in the mid 2000s.
Mid 2000s, 2008, 2009. Yeah, one of the original gentrifiers.
What's that?
All right, cool. So you're like 2000 from like 2006 to like 2013.
Yeah, that's when I lived there.
Yep. Yeah, you're one of them. Cool. So listen.
Oh,
at the-
I'm so sorry. Was I not allowed to live there at the time?
It's America. You can live wherever you want. if you can
Fantastic. I
afford it.
really appreciate that. The Hasidic Jews definitely didn't want me there, but all of the people of color that I knew in the barbershop that I went to, they certainly liked me, and we all became friends.
We're the best in the hood. What are you talking about?
Cool, awesome. They didn't see me as an outsider. They just accepted me, and we had fun
Of
together. And
course,
we were neighbors because I wasn't a
You were the-
gentrifier. I was just a Lebanese guy who lived in the neighborhood with them. Anyways, I understand that you'd like to devolve this into a personal thing, but it's not. We're talking about Donald Trump, and I want to know why it is that if this was a thing that anyone saw coming, like people like you or me or Nemo or Erica who followed the lower court's rulings and knew that this was coming, why did the president react in the way that he did and make it clear that he expected it to go the other way?
He responds to losses and wins the same way by attacking. That's what he does. This is what I voted for, a person to wear their heart on their sleeve.
Dude,
Okay,
you can't even say it with a fucking straight face, dude. You even think it's
I'm
fucking
trying
funny.
to hold in a cough. Relax.
You can't even say it with a fucking straight face.
I try to hold in a cough to finish my sentence. Relax. All right. This is a New Yorker. I'm not. Why are you laughing?
You don't even believe the bullshit that you're saying, Brenda. God damn, dude. You don't even believe your own
Just called
bullshit.
him Brenda. Sorry, that shit was funny.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry. My bad. It slipped out. Bretta, my bad. But you
It's
don't
all
even
right.
believe your own bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit. I'm telling you, this guy just tells you how he feels off the cuff. He just it's New York. This is how we are. I voted for a person to be this transparent. Right? I say this all the time. I don't know why you think right now would be the moment that would crack me.
Trump lies all the time, dude.
Give me one lie.
Bruh.
Oh, bro, I like you. You're fucking funny, man. I needed a
Okay,
good laugh
I can
tonight.
I can take this. I can take this two paths. So Erica and Matt, let me know which one you want me to go down. You want me to go down the funny route or the serious route as far as the lies go? Which would we prefer?
Do a mix.
Yeah.
Oh, a mix. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this out. Hold up.
God damn. Oh, god damn. You guys keep tapping that screen. Thank you. Thank you to Melvin for the $2 super chat. It says, Matt, you're so petty. I love it. God, you're goddamn right. I'm fucking petty. Abso-fucking-lutely.
I mean, I guess Trump called in to different publicists and claimed to be somebody named John Barron, talking about his prowess with women, which also there's a lot of dark there. So yeah, I mean, that was him blatantly lying.
Yo,
That was a lie.
hold on. Just
Also,
go
the
with
lie that
another
he
one.
told that he never met E. Jean Carroll, that was a lie. That was a
Yeah.
lie.
He's a famous man. A lie is an intentional mistruth, not something
That
you
is an
believe.
intentional mistruth. He lied.
Not something you do.
He
not
lied.
something
He
that
looked
you
at a
believe.
picture of E. Jean Carroll and said that was his ex-wife. Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay. Or was he just showing early signs of dementia? Was that what it was?
No.
Oh,
It's just famous.
which one
They
is
meet
it?
a
So
lot
is
of
he a
people.
liar or is he just showing the early signs? Sundown and
America, they meet a lot of people. He's famous.
no wonder they
He's been
call you
famous
Wonder
for like
Bread.
50 years.
No wonder we're gonna dip your ass in some water and make you into a pretzel.
That's that how
I
you
think
make
that's
pretzels?
how they make pretzels. I think so. I don't know. I saw it once on like how it's made. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
It's like dough. You start with dough.
Like some
And
dough.
Dough, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Dip your ass in some water and make a pretzel.
same basic principle, right? Start with some dough. You know.
And some water, right? Like they do it in water. I can't remember.
Yeah. His inauguration crowd was the biggest in history, Neely says. Was his inauguration crowd in 2017 the largest in history?
I'm sorry?
Was Donald Trump's inauguration crowd in 2017 the largest in history?
You gotta understand, how did he mean
No,
largest?
it's just a question. Was it the largest in the
I don't know all of the numbers of all of the inauguration crowds.
Well, that's fine. It's real easy. It wasn't the largest and not even close. There wasn't even like a debate over whether it was the largest. It wasn't like wouldn't even crack the top 10, and he claimed that it was the largest. He claimed it over and over and over again. Dude, like telling you Donald Trump lies is like saying that like fish can breathe through water in their gills. Like it's just a fucking fact of life.
How about that all politicians lie?
I thought Donald Trump
Bretta,
wasn't
you
a
are so
politician.
much better than this. Stop it. You are so much better than
Don't
this,
shame me
Bretta.
out of the
Lock
fact
in.
that every single politician, including yours, lie
Lock
because they're
in.
politicians.
I thought that Trump wasn't a politician.
Once you're in politics, you're a politician. You're politicking.
Oh, okay. But did you vote for him in 2016?
No, I wish I did though.
Oh, he wasn't a politician then, right?
I guess. I mean, once you step into politics, you're politicians.
Okay. So him running saying that I'm not a politician, I'm an outsider, that was him lying?
Well, no, technically he was just still in the beginning phases, but now he's like deep in.
So
why are you giggling?
Was he a politician or was he not?
Listen, when you first come into the game, you come in fresh, you're in politics, you're a politician, but you still have the view of somebody that's outside of it. That's what he meant. That's what everybody means when they first come into that field, whatever field that is. Like
Okay.
if it's like, oh, you just joined a soccer team, and somebody tells you I'm still a fan. Okay, that person is coming and still a fan, but he's a team. He's on the team now, right? Oh, but I'm coming because the mentality. That's what Trump said. Where I'm still an outsider. That's what he meant. Not that I'm still an outsider because he's dealing in politics. Politics is a dirty game. You got to play dirty from the beginning.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That would explain the Bill Clinton thing.
Yeah. Do you? Shit. What the fuck? Okay. Sorry. Do you think that Trump is a Christian?
No.
Okay. Well, we agree on that, but he doesn't. He thinks that he's a Christian.
Well, we don't know his relationship with Christ and how he
you
deals.
you said that you don't think that he is a Christian, but now suddenly he is.
Well, Christianity and having a relationship with Christ are two different things.
Are they though?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But anyway,
Yeah,
he claims to be
Christianity is
a
broad.
Christian, right? He claims to be a Christian.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the past, he said that he's, I
two
think it's
different things.
Presbyterian, is what he claimed, and then eventually he went on to non-denominational.
Right.
So he publicly claims to be a Christian.
Well, that's his relationship with Christ. He could
Well,
not be
no.
a Christian.
If you're saying that there's a difference between a relationship with Christ and Christianity, that they are two distinct things.
Right. Well,
Okay, but if they're distinct, he doesn't say I have a relationship with Christ. He says I am a Christian.
that doesn't mean maybe he doesn't know the distinction, but he's still
So he's stupid.
declare that he's a Christian, but really have a relationship with Christ. You understand? And not understand the difference. Christian is the organization, general principles that are extra biblical sometimes, and a relationship with Christ is literally that relationship with Christ.
I mean, I don't know if I would say that Christianity is the organization. The church, right? That's going to be like Catholicism, Orthodox, and then all the various other denominations, right? Those would be the organization.
No, Christian. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
Christianity is just like, I guess, the umbrella, right? It's believing in Christ.
No,
No,
because
Christianity is not believing in
Christ.
Christ.
No. The Jesus of Latter-day Saints, they believe in Christ, but they wouldn't fall under the Christian umbrella.
Since when?
No. Since their ideology is completely different, and they have a prophet that's not believed by every other Christian, which is Joseph Smith, which brought the word of Jesus Christ and the Latter-day Saints. He brought that. He's like the Muhammad of Seventh-day Adventists.
So they're still
So
Christian.
No, they don't fall under Christians. They do not.
Who is the main person that they believe in?
Daniel, what up?
No, it's not Joseph Smith. Who's the main person that they believe in?
Well, Christians don't
It's
believe.
in the name.
First of all, they must believe in the Father that sent the Son. So the Son is the express image of the Lord. That's why we pray in the Son's name to the Father. Just so you know.
Oh, I don't even think you know what that means.
No, yeah, the Son is the express image of the invisible God, the Father. You follow me?
Okay.
Who has come to die for us, die for our sins. Okay?
And they believe in that?
They believe they believed some weird stuff like all white people, God made the people that chose him white.
Oh
and
yeah,
all the black
yeah.
people-
No, absolutely. Like
Yeah.
they 1,000% believe
That's
that.
not in the Bible,
You're not
though.
going to get any pushback from me on that. It's the same thing as like I think it's correct me
I
if I'm wrong on
appreciate
this. Pentecostals are the ones that believe you can pick up snakes, and if they bite you, that all you got to do is pray really hard and you'll live.
But they
Like,
don't fall under
there's
the umbrella
some
of
kooky ones out
Christianity.
there. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but this is why once you have something that is not in the Bible and you believe it off of somebody that said it, then you are no longer under the Christian Bible umbrella.
Is that so?
100%.
I'm pretty sure that like all of Catholicism would be considered not Christianity then.
It's not.
Catholicism is not Christianity.
No, Catholicism, you pray to the saints. They use, I think, Revelation 12:8 to say that you can pray to the saints, and in Christianity, you can only pray to the Father through Jesus Christ.
Who was the first saint in Catholicism?
The first saint in Catholicism would be Saint Peter, the founder of Catholicism,
Right, and who was Peter?
one of the disciples,
Of
Jesus Christ.
okay, and what's the main symbol that the Catholics use?
I hate the leading questions. What's it? The
They
cross?
use a crucifix. Who's the guy hanging
Yes.
on the crucifix?
Yeah, but that's idolatry. This is getting very sticky.
Idolatry. It's idolatry to idolize their savior. What? No.
To make any images,
That's
any graven
contradictory. I think
images.
that even contradicts the commandment. What is it?
No,
What is the?
no, sir. The first commandment is don't put any god before him. But
Right,
what you have
yeah,
to go is Exodus 20, verse 4 and 5 tell you do not make any physical images.
Hey, Bretta. I hate to break this to you, but since you're not Catholic and I was, that's not what saints. No one puts the saints before God. So your argument is moot. You don't understand it. That's number one. Number two,
Never said that.
Awesome. Then I don't understand why you're bringing this
said
up.
you
So,
pray
anyways,
to the saints to get a message to God.
anyways, the definition of a Christian is someone who follows or believes in the teachings of Jesus Christ. That's it. There's literally nothing else. So I hate to break it to you, but literally
between having a relationship with Jesus and being a Christian.
Bretta, I hate to break this to you. So literally, every single group that we just talked about is Christian. So why are you saying that they're not Christian? They're all Christian.
I made the distinction between being a Christian.
There is no distinction. My definition is correct.
But if you follow something outside of Jesus' teachings, you don't fall under the Christian umbrella.
That's not correct because you do follow. You're wrong, but you're wrong because the literal definition of being. Stop it. Shut the fuck up and listen to what I'm saying. Shut the fuck up. Because you won't stop and listen. I know you're not this stupid and you're being willfully shitty right now. Stop it. You know, and I know, and we all know that the definition of a Christian is the thing that I just said. And all of the religious groups that you've been talking about with Nemo all fall under that category. It doesn't matter what you think about it. No one cares.
No.
So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but now we're going to move on from this dumbass fucking conversation.
Yeah. So Trump said he was going to drain the swamp. How did that go?
Drain the swamp. Were you talking about the indictments on Comey and Letitia James?
No, I'm saying that Donald Trump in 2015, when he first kicked off his campaign, said that he was going to drain the swamp.
This is the third time y'all bring up 2015, 2016. Can we flash forward to 2026? There's so much going on right now.
I mean, okay, but like you're saying that Donald Trump doesn't lie, and it's like, dude, he obviously lies. He obviously lies.
He's the most honest, transparent, forthcoming president we've had in a long time.
Holy crap, man!
What?
One day
Why
you
would
guys
you
are
lie
gonna
like that?
No. One day you guys are gonna have an insidious Trump that is not gonna tell you what's going on and is gonna be making moves. You're gonna think back like, damn, this nigga was really just popping up on TV and telling us everything off the cuff, and you're gonna appreciate me and him. Watch.
Are you saying we're gonna have like another person who's smart?
No, we're gonna have Trump is a genius, a stable genius. What I'm saying is that we're gonna have an insidious one. That's why I use the specific word.
Trump is.
You better look up the word insidious. Yeah, what's wrong with this guy?
Trump is a stable genius. Okay. Well, we can roll with that. So, can you explain what a genius is for me?
Oh, this guy don't really wanna.
No, I really do. I really want to light this candle. Let's go. So, what is a genius? What just happened?
Sorry, there's a audio issues. My bad. Something weird was going on, and I got the inactivity thing. That's my bad. Everything okay? We're good. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bretta, you're muted.
I know.
Oh, okay. So, what do you think a genius is?
Let me ask y'all something. Are y'all listening to Kanye when he drops March 20th? I think he pushed it back
Hey,
to
brother, why are you being disingenuous? What's happening?
because he's asking ridiculous questions like these basic crazy questions.
Like, just engage in the conversation. You know that. You know Trump ain't no damn stable genius. You know that. I just want to eat my ice cream in peace, brother.
What kind of ice cream are you eating?
It's half baked.
Ooh, nice. And some Ben and Jerry's right there. I know exactly. I know that's right, Erica. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. By the way, I mean, just to be clear, Bretta, this is the guy you're talking about?
Named the undisputed. When did this come out, Mr. Speaker?
that guy. Boy howdy. Stable genius right there. That was a couple of days ago right there. But no, he's totally fine, huh?
Bretta, I want you to tell me what this here says, okay? All right. So it's a Wikipedia page. Now I want you to read for me this right here, okay? What is this?
Get to your point, bro.
Read it for me.
No, I'm not reading it for you.
Why won't you read it?
Just read it, bro.
Well, why can't you read it?
Don't be theatrical, bro.
I'm not being theatrical. You're being weird. Why can't you just read it?
Don't be a thespian, bro.
He doesn't know how to say the word, Nemo. He can't pronounce it. Bretta, you can't pronounce that word?
I'm gonna say Yosemite, and then I'm gonna tell you to just keep reading it, okay?
Oh, Yosemite. Thank you. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the only one that I needed. Thank you very much.
We want every American child to have access to pristine outdoor spaces. When young Americans experience the breathtaking beauty of the Grand Canyon, when their eyes widen in amazement as Old Faithful bursts into the sky, when they gaze upon Yosemites, towering sequoias, their love of country grows stronger, and they know that every American has truly a duty to preserve this wondrous inheritance.
Twice.
Yosemite. Also, I mean, that's
funny. I think it's funny for real because when you're reading fast, you got a thousand things scheduled, and you're getting through it. You might, rush and see the word. You be like, oh no, that's Yosemite. It could happen, right? But y'all said that he couldn't read at all. I remember when you guys said that he had people read him and tell him stuff, and he went out there off the cuff because he couldn't read at all. I remember that. What happened to that narrative?
It's still true.
Did he correct himself to say Yosemite?
Hold on. Even though he's looking down on the paper and reading the words.
Well, no, that's the problem is that he wasn't reading the word.
Y'all remember when y'all was saying that, though?
Bretta doesn't understand what we're saying. Okay. He wasn't properly reading it. Just like the word acetaminophen. Just like the word Yosemite. Just like many other words. And then also, he goes off script and he doesn't read the things that they try to put in front of him.
Erica, can you come back? Erica, I want you to be here when I ask this.
I'm so sorry, Bretta. I don't know why you're not responding to what Nemo and I have just said to you. We don't care what your question is. Why won't you respond to what we've said?
Can I ask you something?
No, respond to what we said.
What did you say?
Bro, why are we even having a fucking conversation with you? You can't even just fucking track and engage. Jesus Christ,
I
dude.
do engage. I do engage.
No, really, this is fucking ridiculous, dude.
You're
I don't know anyone fucking talks to you. Like, you're just insufferable.
So
You aren't
here's a more recent example.
Can I please ask a question?
Oh my God, go get it out.
All right, Gavin Newsom recently spoke to a black crowd in Georgia and told them, "I'm just like you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. I can't read." What do you? What do you guys say about that? I'll play the video right now. I have it in front of me. I'll turn on my screen. Look. He literally told the crowd, a black crowd in Georgia, look, put me on a big screen.
I don't. Well, number one, I don't live in California. I've never voted for Gavin Newsom, so I don't really fucking care. He's not the president of the United States, and the person that he's not the. I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of talking. He's not the president of the United States or somebody that I voted for. If Gavin Newsom said something racially inappropriate to a crowd of black people, he's wrong and he should apologize for it. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing how simple it is to say that somebody is wrong and they should apologize for something? Fantastic. I'm so glad that I'm so glad. Shut the fuck up. I'm so glad that we've cleared that up. That if he said something wrong, he should say he was sorry and he should be chastised for it. I've never voted for the guy. I don't hold water for him. I don't know why you just pivoted to Gavin Newsom. Is it because you have no fucking arguments anymore for Donald Trump? Okay, this is the pitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm in the middle of fucking talking.
Bretta's taking this out of context too, though, Matt. So I would just say don't give it too much energy.
I'm sure he's taking it out of context.
Literally, he would no. Be quiet, Bretta. Like, don't overtalk me, please, because I haven't overtalked you. So don't do that. So Newsom was actually talking about children who live with learning disabilities. That's what he was talking about, and that he has struggled with dyslexia since he was 5 years old. That's what he was talking about. So I mean, like you saying that in the way that you framed it, all right, is I would actually say that's highly inappropriate. It's inappropriate because what you just did, you tried to race bait Matt and Nemo, and that was really fucked up. Like, for no reason. Just engage in the actual conversation and go from there, bro.
So how big was the crowd? It was full.
Doesn't matter how big the crowd was, all right? That's why context is important, because anyone listening to you without any fact checking would believe that that's what he said. Now, I don't care for Gavin Newsom, not in the least bit. Don't want him as president. Nope. If he's the nominee, then by all means, he'll get my vote, because there's no way in hell that I would ever sit out on a vote. But with that being said, I don't care for Gavin Newsom, but I can't let you sit here and paint that narrative as if the man actually said it in a way in which you implied. All right. He's been living with dyslexia since he was 5 years old. All right. And he did get a 960 on his SAT. All right. He's overcome a learning disability, and the man is the governor of the most populous state in our nation. Okay. He's accomplished a lot in his life. All right. Despite and in spite of his disability. That's actually something to be commended
for.
for.
Why he told the whole black crowd that. Okay.
You know,
what a way to spin that.
Hey, Bretta, I don't, again, number one, Erica provided context, but number two, it's amazing how even just hearing what you said, I was able to go, if he said just that, he was wrong, and I don't support it. Also, I'm in the same boat as Erica. I don't really love Gavin Newsom. I'm not really a fan. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a fucking sentence. I'm not really a fan of Gavin Newsom. I guess if he was if he's the only candidate, I'm with Erica, because there's no way in hell I'm not going to vote, and there's no way in hell that JD Vance is getting my vote. Jesus Christ. I mean, think of the couches. But all I need to know is that if somebody did something wrong, we can call them out on it and say they did something wrong and I don't support that. It's actually really fucking simple. Why can't you do that?
Because when I highlight that,
yes, Erica.
I want to put a bow on this. I'm sorry, guys. My apologies. Y'all know how I feel about food in the mouth, so I'm so sorry. That was more so for the chat. So here's the thing, right? Gavin Newsom, he says this. This is something that he's actually, the story that he's told over the years, and is basically to demonstrate, all right, that standardized testing is not a measure of intelligence. Okay, so there's that. That's the end of Gavin Newsom's thing. We don't even have to talk about it anymore. But what we can talk about is how Donald Trump in 2024, all right, almost 2 years, actually 2 years to this very day, because it's February 23rd of 2024. So 2 years ago, Donald Trump stood in front of, all right, the Black Conservative Federation, all right, in Columbia, South Carolina. And this is exactly what he said. He said, I got indicted a second time and a third time and a fourth time. And a lot of people said that that's why the black people like me, because they have been hurt so badly and discriminated against. And they actually view me as I'm being discriminated against. Donald Trump said that. Donald Trump said that. Donald Trump said that. Donald Trump's also the same guy, all right, who said that black people can relate to him because he's a convicted fucking felon when he told her, I'm just like you.
The difference is those are
Ain't no
the
difference,
black community.
bruh.
Listen, the black community was making those jokes before he made it. The black community was saying, "Oh, he's the first black president because he got multiple baby mamas, he's a convicted felon, and he got shot at twice." That's what the black community was saying for a long time. Like they would say, "Oh, he got shot at twice. That's it. He black." So stop saying that like Trump came up with that joke. No. Now this is a very on par.
No one ever compared Donald Trump. The only president, past, former, or even future, that has ever been compared to a black person, all right, was during Bill Clinton, when they used to call Bill Clinton the first black president. Ain't nobody ever, ain't no black person, like culturally for us, all right,
I don't know what you're talking about.
have ever compared Donald Trump to a black person. Donald Trump compared himself to black people. We didn't compare him to us.
I didn't know. You think I came up with that joke when I said, "Oh, he got multiple baby mamas, he's a convicted felon, and he got shot at, so he's the first nigga president"? I'm telling you, I wasn't the first one that says that.
My God, today.
And he really is.
But then also another thing, we also want to take into account, all right, how he basically said that we as black people can also relate to him because he has a mugshot, and that we embraced him because he has a mugshot.
I mean, the fact of the matter is that the support went up after the mugshot went up. It's a fact, though.
No, it didn't.
It did.
No, it didn't. What polls? What polls show that?
I can't pull up the poll now. It's a long time ago. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I remember a poll going up that they liked the shot.
Donald Trump made a mockery. All right, he made a mockery and trivialized, all right, the harm that has been inflicted upon the black community by the justice system in this country. And you sitting up here twisting yourself into pretzels defending it. That makes absolutely no sense to me.
I'm telling you.
You are defending it because you're trying to say Gavin Newsom telling his own story about how he has lived with dyslexia, all right, and overcame. And he overcame. No, he was talking to children and he was speaking in regards to, dude, not in front of my Black History Month, you won't.
In front of your Black History Month?
Yeah, not in front of my Black History Month, you won't do this. No, you won't. Stop it.
Matt, make me a mod real quick, bro. Like sometimes people need to be muted and shit.
Oh yeah, I'll get right on that. Oh shit, all my slots are full. Sorry, bud.
Anywho, as I was saying, he trivialized the disparities that we face in the justice system here in the United States of America due to systemic racism. All right, and he made light of it, bruh. That's not okay. It's not funny. It simply isn't funny because he doesn't take us seriously.
Okay,
brother, what is wrong with you, man? Like, why are you even?
It's on par with what how Democrats and white liberals think of black people. It wasn't too long ago that Kathy Hochul went up on television and said that black kids don't even know what a computer is. Black kids in the Bronx don't even know the word computer. This is what you guys say all the time. You say shit like that's like black people are inferior and we need to step in as white people and save them. because they're so stupid. They don't even know how to
Go
work
have
their
the
thumb.
conversations with the white folks who are saying that shit.
Yeah, that's all white liberals. Like, let's show them that thumbs bend. Like, that's how they treat black people. Hey, you could do this with your thumb and pick things up. Yup.
What?
Yeah, that's how white liberals act. Let's teach them. Did Kathy Hochul say that black kids in the Bronx don't even know what a computer is? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Did she?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Yes. Yes, she did.
Hey, real quick,
So
Bretta.
they don't even know. Black kids in the Bronx
real
don't
quick,
even know what a computer is.
real quick, Bretta. I just want to point something out to you, because I know you're really stuck on this Gavin Newsom thing. So I'm going to help you out here because I do have the video, this video here, where he says this.
I'm just trying to impress upon you, I'm like you, than you. You know, I'm a 960 SAT guy.
Right.
To a black host.
And
hold on.
I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in. I'm not.
Now, that would be pretty damning if it wasn't something that he had said last month to another group of
Back
people.
here in a few years, as you know, I have no problem speaking, and perhaps sometimes a little more long-windedly than people like. But when it comes to the written text,
all right, go ahead.
that has never served me well. I did a little children's book a few years back that sort of exposed the truth, the ugly truth about my challenges with reading. I'm not shy or, embarrassed about my 960 SAT score, but I am a little bit about my inability to read the written text. And so it's always been something that I have to work through.
Hold on. Excuse me.
So I say that with grace.
Show me where he said, I got a 960 score. I'm just like you. It's a white kid.
Excuse me. You literally just talked through the part where he said, I need some humility and grace like most of you do.
No.
That's literally what he just said, and you just talked right through the part where he said, so I need some humility and grace like you do.
Play it again.
No, I'm not going to because you're a fucking asshole, and you talked right fucking through it. Now what you can do is go look it up on your fucking own, you fucking piece of shit.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Because, brother, you're a piece of poop.
Get fucked.
But that's what he does when he starts to like he doesn't know where to go with the argument anymore and he gets stuck. He does that. He does exactly what you all just saw here today.
So
what you okay, Bubba? Okay. 7 minutes, y'all. 7 minutes.
Real quick, thank you to Ray for the dollar. Says I lost, he won. Says Matt was the one in the barbershop saying, "What is this, Velvet?" What is this, Velvet? Yeah, thank you. Classic Coming to America quote. Solid A+. And thank you to Mia for the 31 cents. She said, "Unhate me, friend. You were never hated in the first place, but thank you for making us whole. Appreciate that. We are whole once again." Oh boy. Well, we can move on here. Let's see who else we have in the box. Ethan, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Cool. All right. Smack High, did you vote for Donald Trump? Smack High, did you vote for Donald Trump? Oh. Ray, no, I called it out. I called it out, friend. But wasn't that Coming to America? Wasn't what is this velvet? That's Coming to America, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah.
What is this, velvet?
Yeah. What is this,
Or
velvet?
is it Trading Places? It's coming. No, that's Coming to America.
That's Coming
in the
to
barbershop.
America in the barbershop. Yeah.
What is this, velvet?
What is it? And I told him Joe Frazier. The whole that. God, Eddie Murphy. That is just. I'm sorry. That is fucking peak. This peak Eddie Murphy.
Easily peak Eddie Murphy.
God damn.
Easily.
Just at the absolute fucking height of his powers. Masterpiece. Fucking masterpiece.
I need to rewatch that movie. It's been
This
a while.
is beautiful. What is that?
What is that, velvet?
I watched the sequel. To Coming to America, and it's not as good, but I also love a lot of it. There's a lot of it that I love. Everything with Wesley Snipes in it, I love. Every scene with Wesley Snipes in it is perfection.
What movie with Wesley Snipes?
The new Coming
to America.
And real quick,
okay.
Ray, I get what you're saying. Ray, it was a tie-in with Trading Places also because it was the $1 bet between Mortimer and the other old guy, I forget their names, but the two older guys. It was the $1 bet. Thank you. I get it now, right? Very good, very good, very good. So we got a Coming to America and Trading Places, which I also love. Trading Places, another, yeah. That man in the 1980s, that he could do no wrong. Just fucking crushed it. Just absolutely crushed it. Those movies they're just peak. They're so peak. I do agree with you, Nemo. The sequel wasn't great or anything like that, but there was some funny. There was some funny shit in there. So there was some shit. I was like, okay, look at that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It was some good. There were some good bits. So,
I don't know what Bubba's talking about anymore. All right, guys, this was fun. Let's do it again sometime.
W's for our friend Erica. Go to the ericaeffect.com so I don't owe any more on the trademark. Get a shirt. I can't wait to get my shirt. I'm gonna wear my shirt. I got it in purple. It's gonna be great.
You have to let me know when you wear it so I can see and be like, oh my god.
I promise I will. Everyone follow Erica, support Erica,
Thank you,
support our
guys.
friend. We appreciate you, friend.
Right. Have a great night. Okay,
All
Bubba,
right.
please.
Bye.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye, friend.
Matt, drop me.
Okay, I got you. All right, guys, we got any other Trump supporters in here who want to talk? What do we got? Any Trump supporters? Trump supporters. Yes, please follow our friend Erica. Absolutely. If you're not following Erica, that's lame. Let's see. Well, while we wait, a couple other things here. So, right. Let's see. We've got this. By the way, Nemo, did you catch any of Colbert's Tallarico interview?
So I didn't see the interview. I saw basically the promo that he did for it, where apparently the CBS lawyers were like, hey, no, you're not doing this. And Colbert was like, the fuck, I'm not.
Yeah, right? What are you going to do, fire me?
Right? Yeah, that's... I didn't actually see the interview, though.
I've only been able to watch... Erica, there is no one in request right now. We've got no one in the request. I wish there was someone in the request. I'd bring them right up. We have no one in the request. No, very much is not in the queue. You guys, in fact, anyone who wants to click on it, you can see we have no one in request right now. So, I've seen some clips, and God, he's so good. I mean, it's like the Texas thing is just. I really hope that what ends up happening is that it would be so great if one of them were to win and the other one gets shot in another couple years. Like I just like that would be the best case scenario for Texas, because just two amazing talents right there. I like both of them so much. JD,
I think there is it me?
What's that?
You dropped me down. I didn't mean to come up.
There was a. Oh, hold on. I got you. There we go. There was something glitched out, I think, and I think we're back now.
I think the live froze for everybody. Okay.
Yep, it froze for everybody. Something happened. Yeah.
So yeah. You said if one got the Senate seat and then the other one what?
I was like, in an ideal world, like it would be so great if one of them could take the Senate seat in this election, and then in another couple of years, like the other one could, or something. It's just like, it's just so tough, right? When you got like, it's not like, okay, you've got this one singular talent and some other people and whatever, but you're like, okay, we really want to get behind the singular talent. I was like, when you got Crockett and Tallarico, it's like,
yeah, it's a tough one.
You know,
it is a tough one. I think that they have strengths in different ways, and so I like them in different ways. So, like with Tallarico, so with Crockett, her entire vibe, like the way that she delivers information comes across way more authentic and way less rehearsed. Whereas Tallarico, and this is entirely because he is like a preacher, so he develops a cadence where, like, I've talked to preachers before, and there's absolutely, when you are a preacher, at a certain point, I mean, it depends on the type of preacher, I guess, but you develop like a cadence. Like there's a rhythm, a sound that you develop in the way that you're talking. So for instance, Raphael Warnock is another example of this. Raphael Warnock, Reverend for Ebenezer Church in Georgia, aka literally Martin Luther King's church. That is Raphael Warnock, right? He also has this. The way that he talks, there is a rhythm to it, right? Obama, yeah, almost like Obama, kind of like Obama, very similar to Obama in some ways, where it's a like pensive, slow, measured, I don't really know how to describe it, but Tallarico has that, and it's entirely because he was a preacher, and I think he still was a preacher. So that's why he sounds the way that he sounds, and that works for a lot of people. That works. Now, it also, unfortunately, can come off as him being kind of scripted or robotic, whereas Crockett, she does not have that problem, right? She comes off as like, very off the cuff, very authentic, not overly polished, not rehearsed, not scripted. I think that is one of her strengths, because that lends to like the authentic vibe, right? And I think that with Tallarico, that could be in some ways a weakness, in other ways a strength. It just depends on the I guess the demographic that we're talking about. And that actually ends up being one of the key factors here. So there's that. I think that Tallarico, as far as policy, I mean, their policies, as far as I'm aware, pretty similar.
Pretty much. I mean, I feel like they're pretty much on the same page. I don't see a lot of daylight there.
Yeah. There's been some discussion on like AIPAC, and that's a thing, right? So as far as who I think would win, I think that Tallarico has the edge, and that goes back to what I was just saying about the demographic. You have to think that this is Texas, the state of Texas, not like, Dallas, not Austin, not Houston, right? Not DFW. We're not talking about major population centers. We're talking about the entirety of the state. Now consider the demographic of the entirety of the state, and consider who you have to appeal to. Obviously, Democrats are probably going to end up voting for him, right? In that scenario. But it's the independents, it's the moderates, it's the whoever, right? And it's going to be ultimately, I guess, the suburban white vote is really going to determine that. And it's like he was made in a lab for appealing to that. It's because, again, of the preacher thing, he's able to kind of disarm the defenses that are already up with suburban white people, where they're like, oh, well, I don't know about all this this super progressive stuff. We need to be measured in our approach, like all that bullshit. He's able to disarm that and basically go in through a completely untapped route that always works, because it worked with Martin Luther King too, the Reverend route, speaking through that preacher style, right? I think that makes him way more effective. And I think that's why he would win.
Well, here's a clip of him and Lauren Boebert. And this is interesting, I think. Check this one out.
You say the church is supposed to direct the government.
Yes, I do
the
believe
government
that.
is.
I do believe that. I don't believe
I'm
that.
tired of this separation of church and state junk.
Let's go there. So that is not in the Constitution, as so many people think, this separation of church and state.
No?
This was Jefferson. No, this is in the Federalist. This is in letters that Jefferson had written. This is not in the Constitution. And I'm not talking about
Congress shall make
first,
no law.
No, I'm not talking about the First Amendment. It does not say separation of church and state there.
America is not a Christian nation. It is a nation where you are free to be a Christian, or any of those other faiths, or no faith at all.
I do like that.
And the other, and I recognize that the phrase separation of church and state isn't in the Constitution, but the Establishment Clause and the Free Exercise Clause in our First Amendment clearly create a separation between church and state. And many of our founders were deists, which I think a lot of the far right, the religious right in this country would probably call them not real Christians, given their beliefs. And yes, they blended Enlightenment thinking with a Christian background into something that I think a lot of far right Christian leaders would not recognize in this day and age. So I think it's just important that we remember our true history, and we try to honor that promise of America, of a melting pot, of e pluribus unum, out of many one. It's a promise we obviously haven't ever fulfilled, but it is one that we're still trying to fulfill.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, anyways, I enjoyed that. And Crystal had sent that to me I think it was yesterday. And I watched that and I was like, he's just like us.
that like in that answer, that is like the encapsulation of what I'm talking about, where you can hear like the measured rhythm that he has, which again, like it's kind of an Obama style cadence. It's not exactly, but sort of, I guess. But also it is it's the route that he is going with it. One thing that I noticed that he does, and again, I think this is because he's a preacher. So one thing that oftentimes happens in sermons, depending on the type of preacher, is they will, whenever they're trying to discuss a certain topic for the sermon, they'll take the topic and then they'll take things and try to loop them in by delivering it in a unique angle, right? It's not like forcing something in there. It's saying, oh, well, no, this common phrase, or, you know, this perspective, apply it to this when you wouldn't think to make that connection. He does that a lot. And it's almost like wordplay, what he does. And I think that it's good because it's not so much wordplay. It's he takes something or an idea and turns it almost into a slogan without making it seem cheap. He takes just the point that he's trying to get across and boils it down into like a single statement. And it's one of the they're always memorable. It's not like a rhymey, catchy, whatever bullshit. It's just, that is the point. That's the thesis. He's able to deliver. Actually, that's a great way of putting it. He delivers a thesis statement in every time that he talks, that he gives an answer. He delivers a thesis statement, and that's what people remember. Because if you were to say, hey, because you recite everything that he just said, people aren't going to be able to say word for word what he just said, but they can probably say what his thesis statement was without even being told that, you know, what was the point he was trying to get across? Oh, well, you know, he was just saying that that when it comes to religion, and there is a separation of church and state, that there absolutely is, that informed the structure of the First Amendment.
Yeah. And
of the Constitution. Like, I feel like people can remember based on these thesis statements. He's very, very good at doing that. He does that a lot. I think that is one of those things that makes him effective, because people don't like fake bullshit. They don't like slogan-y stuff, right? So if you say to someone a slogan or like a catchphrase or something, and you come off as a politician, they aren't going to like that, right? So, for instance, it wasn't a slogan, but you could say Hillary Clinton, Pokemon go to the polls, right? Something like that. Okay. That is cringe, whatever. That is her trying to be relatable, and it doesn't come off right because Hillary Clinton is not relatable. She's never played Pokemon Go. She is a politician. It just doesn't land. Right?
It doesn't. That doesn't work.
So that's the example. Now the counterexample of that would be, I mean, in the case of Trump, it's, you know, make America great again or whatever. The difference there is, one, he doesn't come off as a politician, and it is still like a slogan thing. So when we're talking about Tallarico, boiling it down to these quasi slogan ideas, it works really well.
It's like, well, I mean, in general, though, I think it's what the Democrats need to like. That needs to be the thing. It just in general, like what you're saying. Of course, what you're saying is true with him, but I'm like, in general, that is what we need. That's why the other day, and I had reposted and stitched Oslo's video where he came up with the slogan "America for All," and I really like that because I was like, that is a saying that it can get behind. I like it. I like America for all. If it feels somehow patriotic and inclusive, there's something about that, and I was like, that's a good bit of messaging, because they have the MAGA thing, and if there's anything that this whole thing has proven to us, is that a good slogan is going to go actually a long way if it's presented in that easily digestible format. And there's something like vaguely just this concept behind it, and you're just like, here's the thing, here's this thing, and people are like, well, I like that. I like America being great.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why Reagan was deified until Trump. And it's because, as much as I despise Ronald Reagan, and I do genuinely despise Ronald Reagan, he was unparalleled in his ability to have that like calm leader demeanor, also while delivering these nice little bite-sized slogans almost, right? He did the whole "Make America Great Again." That he kicked that shit off. But also the most dangerous words you're ever going to hear are, "I'm from the government, I'm here to help." There were so many different ones throughout his administration that he just plopped on to people, and we internalized them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're earworms almost.
There's one that that maybe it didn't make it all the way till now, but a lot of people forget that Reagan won every single state in '84 except for one. You want to talk about a landslide? That was a fucking Trump wants to talk about fucking landslides. That was a fucking landslide.
Shout out to Minnesota for being the only state that did not vote for Reagan. Shout out.
Massachusetts.
Wait, what?
Dukakis.
Was that 84? Wait,
84. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't it Massachusetts? It was Massachusetts. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait, hold on. I might be thinking of something. Hold on. So I do have a few videos of Talarico.
I could be wrong. Am I wrong? I don't know. It was Minnesota. It was Minnesota. My bad. That's my bad, guys. My bad. I'm thinking of something else. You're right. It was Minnesota. Nemo was right. My bad. I can be wrong. I'm allowed to be wrong sometimes. Thank you. And it was Mondale. I'm. It's fuck all of you. It's late. I'm tired.
So I have a few Talarico videos. They're not crazy long, but it kind of shows what I'm trying to explain with the way that he has these clever little twists on things. So okay, here we go.
Doesn't mention abortion. The Bible doesn't mention abortion or gay marriage, but it goes on and on about forgiving debt, liberating the poor, and healing the sick. Christian nationalists like to say this is a Christian nation. Not only is that historically inaccurate, not only is that theologically blasphemous, but it's also just not true. Look around us. If this was truly a Christian nation, we would forgive student debt. If this was truly a Christian nation, we would guarantee health care to every single person. If this was truly a Christian nation, we would love all of our LGBTQ neighbors. If this was truly a Christian nation, we would make sure every child in this state and in this country was housed, fed, clothed, educated, and insured. If this was truly a Christian nation, we would never make it a Christian nation, because we know the table of fellowship is open to everybody, including our Buddhist, Hindu, Jewish, Muslim, Sikh, and atheist neighbors. Jesus could have started a Christian theocracy, but love would never do that. The closest thing we have to the kingdom of heaven is a multiracial, multicultural democracy where power is truly shared among all people, something that's yet to exist in human history.
So there's that one. Hold on. Where did these go? Jesus Christ. Hold on. That one. And
My favorite Christmas songs are the sad ones. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Blue Christmas, Last Christmas. I especially love the darker hymns. O Little Town of Bethlehem, Silent Night, O come, Emmanuel. For all the good cheer, there is something sad about Christmas. One of our great Texas country artists, Casey Musgraves, has a song called Christmas Makes Me Cry, where she says, it's the ones we miss, no one to kiss under the mistletoe. Another year gone by, just one more that I couldn't make it home. And I know that they say, have a happy holiday. And every year, I swear, I sincerely try. Oh, but Christmas, it always makes me cry. Some of us may be feeling that sadness this holiday season. After a bruising election year, many of us are feeling a deep sadness. But from within that sadness, from within that darkness, Christmas offers something else. My favorite Christmas hymn is O Holy Night. There's something about it, the way it switches from minor chords to major chords, from dark to light. To me, it represents this fragile but enduring hope, a thrill of hope. The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. I grew up at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church, just a few miles up I-35. And every Christmas Eve, our family would attend the candlelight service. I remember hearing the choir sing O Holy Night as I watched my candle flicker in the darkness of the sanctuary. I would hold it close to keep it from going out. For our family, Christmas is synonymous with hope. My younger sister Madeline was born on Christmas Day. She was born 10 weeks premature. The doctors told us that if she survived, she would never walk or talk. Our mother was in the hospital for so long that her boss called her and fired her over the phone. So there she was, no job, mounting medical bills, and a baby struggling to survive. Quite a Christmas. My sister was in the NICU for 8 weeks, and my dad took on more work to keep our family afloat. My mom went to the hospital every night to be with Madeline. But there was one more problem, me. Someone had to watch me in the evenings. That's when our church came to our rescue. St. Andrew's scheduled babysitting shifts to make sure there was someone every night to watch me. In that darkness, there was light. Our salvation was our neighbors, our church community, or as we would describe it in seminary, the body of Christ. Madeline was eventually released from the hospital. She learned to walk, she learned to talk, she became an accountant, and last year she and her husband welcomed a beautiful baby girl into the world, my little niece, Jane. A thrill of hope. The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. This time of year, Many faith traditions tell similar stories of light emerging from the darkness. Indigenous people observe the winter solstice, celebrating new beginnings in the darkest days of deep winter. Our Jewish friends tell the story of the Maccabees rebelling against their oppressors and the wick of the menorah burning for 8 days when there was only oil enough for one. And we Christians tell the story of a peasant girl living under an oppressive empire who gives birth to a baby in a manger. The Christmas story is not a happy story. Peaceful nativity scenes with twinkling stars and sleeping farm animals are deceptive. Matthew's gospel reminds us that baby Jesus was hunted by King Herod, a petty dictator who worried that this new king would rival and threaten his power. Herod sends the wise men to find this king of the Jews. They expect to find royalty, but instead they find a defenseless baby sleeping in a cattle feeder, a poor kid on the wrong side of town. Struck with awe, the wise men ignore and defy Herod's orders, allowing Mary and Joseph to escape the country with Jesus. When the Holy Family flees their homeland, Herod slaughters all the male children of Bethlehem. This is the darkness into which Jesus is born, a homeless refugee in a weary world. His parents call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. These are difficult times for our country and our world. And like many of you, I am tempted by hopelessness. But those dark hymns remind us that Christmas is synonymous with hope. Christmas is the Word made flesh. Christmas is the light the darkness has not overtaken. It's the candle flickering in the sanctuary. It's the congregants scheduling babysitting shifts. It's the wise men defying a tyrant's orders. It's the menorah burning in the face of long odds. It's my little niece, Jane, and it's the baby born 2,000 years ago in a manger who taught us to love one another. A thrill of hope. The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn.
Yeah, that was longer than I remember. So anyway,
Still good.
wise men defying a tyrant's orders, right? It's not like wordplay is not the right description of it. I don't know what it is. It's just like these clever double entendres almost, I guess.
I don't know exactly. I agree with you. I don't know exactly how you describe it, but he really does have he certainly has a gift for it. It's definitely a thing. Experiment. Hi, I'll invite you to meet. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I am so sorry, man. I accidentally tapped. I am so sorry.
Okay, friend. It's all good. It's all good. Have a good night. It's all good. Thanks.
Thank you.
It's all good, guys. If you accidentally tap your way up here, it's fine. Danielle, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Danielle. Okay, gonna guess that's a no. I just wanna say, by the way, although my brain short circuited earlier, I do want to point out that I was thinking of 72 Nemo against Nixon.
Oh yeah,
Massachusetts was the only. I was like, I know there's an election, there was an election where Massachusetts was the only blue state against the shitty Republican, and it was Nixon in 72. Nixon in 72. So I was, and Dukakis was 88. Dukakis was 88. That was my bad there. Miss Krish, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? Okay. So yeah, I was still wrong earlier, but there was a year, there was a presidential election where Massachusetts was the lone holdout, just like Minnesota was in '84. So that was 72 against Nixon.
It is wild. Like, so with Nixon, I think in 72, part of that was Johnson had, I'm pretty sure that he didn't run. So what was crazy is Johnson, so LBJ, in basically whenever he was president, he looked at actuarial tables of when he was probably going to kick the bucket. And he realized, oh, I'm actually kind of close to it. I'm not spending the majority of my remaining years in this damn office. Mm-hmm. And so he just bowed out.
He was like, please.
What was crazy is he was almost right on the money. Because I think that he died in
I want to say 1970. It was like, it was somewhere around there. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And so, like with 72, let me think for a second. Johnson, that would have been the 68 election. Am I right? Am I fucking up the years here? Hold on.
It would have been the 68 election. And oh no, I was wrong. He made it till 73, Nemo. He made it till 73. He made
Gotcha.
It 73.
Okay.
But that would have been the 68 election, because that was when Nixon first got elected, was 68.
Okay. All right. Yep. So yeah. So he had bowed out, and I think that I can't even remember who the Democrats ran at that point.
What you mean after Bobby?
Wait, what?
Are you talking
Bobby in 72?
No. I was talking about 68. Are you talking about 72?
Wait, who ran in 68?
So in 68, it was supposed to be Bobby, but then he got pew-pewed.
He got popped.
Right. And it ended up being Hubert Humphrey. Hubert Humphrey was the Democratic candidate. And then in 72, it was McGovern.
Okay. Yeah.
And the reason I remember that name is because I read a lot of Doonesbury cartoons as a child growing up, and without understanding them. Don't ask questions. But and if you get that reference, then you're old, like me. So, anyways, it was McGovern.
I know the first time that Nixon ran, which that was right after Eisenhower, because he was Eisenhower's VP. So he was actually set up to. He would have. He was pretty well positioned. He was way younger at the time. He was more visible. Eisenhower, his presidency was generally good. I mean, outside of the insane mass deportation thing. And, this is peak Cold War. So, yeah. The thing is, JFK barely won in 1960. He barely won.
Yep.
It was, I think it got down to Hawaii, and that's why MAGA will sometimes mention, well, they did it with John F. Kennedy. There was the alternate slates of blah blah blah. That's what they're talking about, and it's because that's how close the election was. It's crazy because that's John F. motherfucking Kennedy. and he only just barely won against Richard Nixon. People say that, like, oh, Nixon got his ass kicked because that was the first televised presidential debate and he looked all sweaty and nervous and shit. And he did. He definitely looked sweaty and nervous. He didn't get his ass kicked, though. John F. Kennedy barely squeaked that one out. But history kind of forgets that. And it's just crazy to me how America, it seems, has to be pulled kicking and screaming into like a left-wing candidate. I mean, after FDR at least.
I remember this especially because of the year 2000 and with how close that election was. Everyone's like, it's like the election of 1960, like the election of 1960. In the entire country, the separation of the popular vote was about 112,000. You heard me correctly. In the entire country, it was 112,000 votes that separated the popular vote. Now, obviously, the Electoral College tells a different story. But the popular vote was won by just over 100,000 votes, and there were 70 million ballots cast. That is fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. It is one of those things where, you know, people think that JFK was just this, I don't know, Obama level figure of, oh yeah, landslide, whoop ass. No. And I think part of that is because, you know, he was unalived in office and there was almost like a
mythos or whatever or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Built around him.
There was a mythification of his presidency, a mystique around it. So yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Also, he had some fucking bangers. He had some bangers in his speeches. I mean,
Homeboy did. He did. I mean, that was. I mean, still very, very fucking quotable today. Also, I really think we really have to acknowledge the fact that that the mob almost certainly helped JFK get elected. Like that, like really has to be like fully acknowledged. That was really that definitely. I'm not saying like. Hear me out on this one. I'm not saying that they did something illegal. I'm not saying like, oh, the mafia went and they tampered with ballots or they did this. No, that's not what I'm saying. But it was they helped him by securing different shit. Like, for example, it's pretty much like public knowledge that like Jimmy Hoffa went in and helped out with the West Virginia primary because there were probably promises made with him about like what they would support or what they wouldn't support, et cetera, et cetera. Obviously in Chicago, Sam Giancarlo has had like connections with Daley and then that was like a whole mechanism, whole machine that was running. But they would go and they would get endorsements, like they would get the unions, they would do this, they would do that, and then yes, Annalise says they put a lot of money into his campaign, and so there's definitely part of like of that came from it. Now, the thing that that people allege. This part, which is delves into conspiracy. The first part is really not conspiracy. Like, it's pretty detailed connections there about them using their influence, and Joe Kennedy and Sinatra, and like there are connections there. That's pretty well known. This part delves into conspiracy more, which is that once they got into office, Bobby, as Attorney General, started going after them, and they didn't like that. And so some people point to that as that's why they had him popped. That's why they had him kirked. And so that half of it, do with that what you will. That's on you. But the first half is actually very well historically documented. So just saying.
Yeah. There really is like a lot of just crazy shit around the Kennedy family. Like, not even there's a lot of bad things. There's a whole lot of bad things in the Kennedy family. Holy shit. But there's also just crazy things. So there was this military operation in World War II called Operation Aphrodite. And it involved having to fly a B-17 carrying boom booms in like a very specific kind of way to basically slingshot a boom boom into a cave that the Yahtzees had. It was a radio control thing.
Yeah.
But they had built it in such a way that they basically needed to slingshot a boom boom into a cave. Because this is before the era of missiles, like as we understand them. This is before, what used to be called smart bombs back in like the Gulf War. That's how recent that is, right? So these are ultimately just eyeballing it for the most part. That's essentially what they're doing. They're just kind of eyeballing it. So they pick someone for the operation. And he does it, manages to do it. The plane is lost. He loses life. And that person who lost his life was Joseph P. Kennedy Jr., JFK's brother, the older brother. The favorite in the family. Like, he was the favorite. He was the opposite of the black sheep, right? He was the one. And when he died, because he was absolutely future in politics, all that shit, right? Then it went on to JFK. That's when JFK, all of this was thrust upon him. Because JFK had like a lot of problems growing up. Like, he was a sick child. Dude had back problems. Yep. I mean, he was zooted out of his head the whole time he was president because of back problems. And yeah, all of that is because of a crazy thing happening in World War II.
Yeah. His brother, who was the oldest son and was his father's favorite, and his father was like if you read biographies about the Kennedys, you read it, like, his father was like, he didn't even hide the fact that he had a favorite child. It was just like, that's my favorite kid. But like, Joe Sr., the dad, he literally had this kid's entire fucking future like planned. The whole, like, it's wild, you guys. Like, honestly, you should like the whole thing. And also, like, the amount of like things that happen to one family is insane when you consider all of the things, like with Joe Kennedy, and then with John Kennedy, and then with Bobby Kennedy, and the incident with Ted Kennedy, and his sister who had the lobotomy, and then later on his son, like
JFK Jr.
Yeah, that I'm like, for any of you, if you were like my age or older, like if any of you like remember that, like holy shit, like that was a thing. Thank you. That was a fucking thing. But like, I'm just saying, it's pretty fucking wild how many different things happen. But Joe Nemo is 100% right. He's the golden child. He was going to be the president of the United States. Like, his father was going to make that happen. And when he died, like, John was just kind of like, well, I guess we'll just have to use you. You're the next oldest, and we'll run you for rep once you're out of the Navy. Okay, This is what you're going to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that family is crazy. JFK Jr. was, I mean, also there's the I guess, the conspiracy vibes never left that family because JFK Jr., I mean, I don't know that much about him, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't shy about, politics. And I think that there was some belief that he was going to potentially jump in the ring with politics. And then suddenly plane crash, right? Now, the conspiracy theorists would have you believe, oh, that was planned. No, it really wasn't. If you look up the details of that plane crash, they were asking for it. They were all of them begging to just Indiana Jones into the side of a fucking mountain. Like, they were just every bad thing. It was like the Chernobyl of plane rides. Like, that's what it was.
Should have never taken that flight.
Yeah, like the guy, the pilot was hammered, and the weather was bad, and I think that like everybody was like, "No, you should not fly because of the weather," and he was like, "No, we have to." It's just there. If you don't know those details, it's very easy to buy into the oh wow, yeah, that is fishy. It's not fishy. It's coincidental. Oh wait, JFK Jr. was pilot. Oh, okay.
No, I was going to say JFK Jr. was the pilot, but also the whole thing was a bad idea. Like, the visibility was bad. There was a bunch of shit that was wrong. Hey, Army, how are you, friend? What's up? What's up, friend? Everything about that was bad. Bad. Like, they just shouldn't have gone. Stupid idea, and whatever. But the whole thing was just bad.
I think the reason why I said the pilot thing, I think that the guy who was originally going to fly, like the actual pilot, ended up being too drunk or something. And then that's what ended up where JFK flew.
Yeah.
I think that it may have been that.
I'd be, hey, friend, how are you? What's happening?
What's going on, fellas? How are y'all?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Yep. No, but I was in earlier listening to Tallarico and a Jasmine Crockett thing. And either one, I think we're safe. I'm pushing for Jasmine just a little bit more. Because, like Nemo said, she's very authentic. It comes off like, it's not practice or anything like that. But can you imagine the headlines if Texas turns blue?
I was telling Nemo, I don't know if you were in when I said it, but I was just like, I said, I feel like it's one of the biggest political problems that we have right now, because between the two of them, I was like, I don't want either of them to lose. But I'm like, okay, fine. I was like, I don't care. I was like, at this point, I was like, if one of them loses, fine. Maybe they can wait it out, like for the next seat. That's fine. I would absolutely, positively, fucking love to see Jasmine Crockett take it. That would be amazing. Well, also, I would be would be totally fine if Tallarico takes it and she gets her chance, even if it is in a couple of years, or if that situation is reversed. I would be fine. I would just, if that seat turned blue, I think we would all just be like, I mean, I live in fucking Massachusetts, and I would be fucking waving I would be waving a Texas flag. Okay, I don't fucking care for you guys.
Yeah. But so, okay, if you guys were in the chat too, if you guys were in this this position, you had to vote for Crockett or Tallarico. What's your pick?
All right, so we'll do I don't know. So one for Crockett, 2 for Tallarico. Drop it right now. 1 for Crockett, 2 for Tallarico.
You know, you can do the thing where they do the
I can do the poll
where they do the little heart. So what do you call it? The little emojis.
I was just gonna say I could do a quick
Yeah.
poll. Yeah, because we might need. No, I'm seeing most sent is Crockett. We could do like a real poll if you guys want. Here, I can set this up.
What? Okay, so we'll wait for your pick, Nemo. Because I don't know why I'm so nervous. Like I actually have, like I'm going in to vote for her. I'm like, I'm living this thing with her, guys.
Here, I'm gonna put here. I'll put it up now. We'll give you guys a minute to vote. Happy face for Crockett. Sad face for Tallarico. Not for no particular reason, but that's how we're gonna do it. So, happy face for Crockett.
PD, shut up.
Sad face for Tallarico. So, but yeah, I mean, the only thing is, I really hope that no matter what happens in the primaries, that they don't beat each other up too much. Which I'm hoping that that's a thing maybe that they've talked about, or the DNC has talked about with them, or that they're like, hopefully they're on the same page, because I don't want to see any of them attacking each other too much, because I really feel like that whoever loses still has like an amazing chance to move forward.
Yeah.
So,
and Tallarico came out and said that if she won, he would be behind her 100%, have all his support. And she said the same thing about him. And I thought that was just honorable, because you could never see MAGA saying anything like that.
No,
they would never go and say, if I lose, I'm going to support the individual that won.
No. 130-ish votes in, 102 votes went to Crockett. So that's 3-1 for Crockett.
Yeah. I hope you guys live in Texas and you can predict this stuff for us.
Yeah. I'm looking at this from just, the cynical political angle. Tallarico has a better chance of winning the general, beating the Republican, whether that is Paxton or Cornyn, right? Because people keep saying Paxton. To be clear, Cornyn is the senator, right? And he is being primaried. Paxton is primarying him. That doesn't mean that Paxton's going to get it, because Cornyn has been the senator in that seat for a while.
Yeah.
He has the incumbent advantage. More than likely, he's going to retain the seat, at least whenever you go into the general. So at that point, do I think that Crockett could beat Paxton? Yes, because Paxton is designed, like almost designed in a way that Crockett can just dismantle him. But whenever it comes, because Paxton's a shithead, but when it comes to Cornyn, it's not as straightforward, right? I think that Tallarico has a better chance of just beating Cornyn, and also being able to beat Paxton. And this really, it just boils down to, you have to think about the state. Like, what state are we talking about? We're talking about Texas.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nice.
Okay, well, come back. Okay. Listen.
Really?
Listen, Army, why are you reporting Nemo? I mean, if you wanted me to just drop him, we could just talk about that,
No, man, that AI is like,
it's fucking wild,
bro,
right? I know.
It's
brutal.
crazy.
They're brutal. It's fucking wild. Yeah, Cornyn has been in. I was gonna say 24 years, but I was right. He's been in since 2002. Some of these fucking people like Susan Collins. You know, Susan Collins has been the senator from Maine since 1996. And did you know that when she ran originally, do you know that she ran on I'm only going to serve 2 terms and I will not seek anything past 2 terms?
Wow.
In 1996.
Oh, so she lied.
I'm like, these fucking people, they're in there for fucking 24, 36, 40 something. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
And I love the fact though. Now, how old is Jasmine Crockett, right? Because she's like 50? Am I right about that? No.
She's 37.
She's 37. She's 37.
Yeah.
The only reason I said that is because I thought that she was younger, and then someone was like, no, she's okay. Wait, she's 44? 36? I don't know what. Okay. Mid 40s?
No, she's not that old.
Hold on, I'm getting all right, well, where are we going to look?
I'm going to look it up.
No, but I
thought
mean,
she was still in her 30s.
Doesn't matter. Either way, she's younger than fucking all of us. So, okay.
Yeah.
No, she's
44.
45. She's 45. Or just about. She's just about to be 45. She'll be 45.
I didn't know she was that old.
Yeah. Okay. So she's just a little bit older than me. Okay. So I wasn't too far off, but I was still too old. My apologies, ma'am. My apologies, Miss Crockett. My apologies to you. Never want to guess old on a woman's age. I'm so sorry. But I love that. That's basically my age. I turned 43 this year. I'm like, I fucking love the idea of somebody. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. An older millennial, an elder millennial. I don't want to use that guy's name. But
I hope not.
Yeah, but like an elder millennial, like being there and like that generation being at the table, and I'm like, I fucking love that shit. These are the people that we need in here, not these, decrepit old assholes. Like Cornyn is he's 74 years old.
Wow. That's ridiculous. So when do you go home and enjoy your family? Like McConnell, 40 years in the Senate, and you're at the end of your life, and your family probably has no good memories with you.
And McConnell, the whole thing with McConnell is that's just fucking sad. And quite frankly, to be totally fair, I said the same thing about Dianne Feinstein. Like same thing fucking with her.
Pelosi.
I feel like Pelosi is on. Chuck Grassley, Barbara Boxer was old. I mean, like these people. I'm just like, guys, like what the fuck? The fuck are we doing? Like Mitch McConnell is literally up there, and he'll just be in the middle.
I hate to laugh, but it'd be so funny.
And like literally, he's like in the middle of fucking. And I'm like, you should not be the fucking Senate Majority Leader, bro.
No.
And, I mean, when it happened when he was, but Jesus Christ, I don't know with these. I can't with these people. So I just think the idea of having a senator like in their 40s, and I love my senators here in Massachusetts. Like Ed Markey and Elizabeth Warren are amazing and progressive, and I very much enjoy them. But also they're 30-ish years older than me. Like it's still a little difficult to relate to them on a one-to-one level. But having somebody who's 45 years old, like, yeah, I like that. So they understand a little bit better. I don't know. Shit like that makes me excited. It makes me excited to see people of my generation like slotting into those places. Because I have some odd amount of hope that they might want to do the right thing.
Exactly.
Probably highly misguided, guys. Don't worry, it's probably highly misguided, but I'm gonna keep it anyways.
I'm waiting for Nemo to put his hat in the game.
Oh, what? Like run? Oh, Jesus.
Yes. In Georgia, bro, you got it, man.
No.
Listen, you vote blue, but you're MAGA presenting, so you're gonna like people are going to question you and be like, you know what? I think I'm going to vote for him. I'm going to risk it, you know?
I mean, that is true. I don't know. I enjoy commentary way more because like the politics, like actually doing politics, I don't like kissing people's ass. I don't. And like if I have to schmooze and do the small talk and do the door knocking thing, I can't. I cannot do that. I am not. I guess I'm kind of polarizing where my sense of humor, I'm very dry sarcasm, very, you either understand the sarcasm and you think I'm fucking hilarious, or you don't and you hate me. And that's just how it is.
Well, yeah, because you're a straight to the point type of guy, though, and not soon people are going to perceive that well.
No,
at all. I think Matt probably has a better chance. You know.
No, I got too many skeletons in the closet. It'll never happen.
Yeah, and you have no poker face though, Matt, either. So when people are saying stuff stupid, you don't. You know what I'm saying? We can see it. Like, bro, you got your camera on. We can see that you're looking at them crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's like, could you imagine me in a real fucking debate? I like the clips that people would get of just fucking facial expressions would be out of this world. I'd be canceled. So it would never happen. Never ever happen. So somebody in the chat goes, I can see Matt up there saying shut the fuck up. Probably would happen.
That's
you know how many times Nemo says that a night?
Like I cuss way too much to be a politician, right? Like the amount of times that I say fuck in any given 5-minute span is way too much for daytime TV. So they would not be able to air anything that I say, and also I would be chastised. There'd be a lot of finger wagging, a lot of tut tut. Oh no, you shouldn't talk like that. I'm sorry, it's how I talk.
It's locker room talk, Nemo.
That's true. That is true.
It's fine now.
Yeah, you can always use that. You know, water cooler talk. You know, just go in the break room and you're just chatting. You're in a speakeasy now.
Yeah. But I mean, I have skeletons in my closet too. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
We're all like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
I would tell you guys what. We've been on for a good little bit. We're pushing close to 4 hours. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight, since this is a little extra for tonight. We're not usually on Sunday nights, but we'll be back tomorrow. We're here Monday to Thursday, starting around 10 p.m. Eastern time. On Friday in the afternoons. This is assuming, of course, I do still have power. They keep pinging me from Eversource saying that there is a high risk of power outages because of the blizzard. So, we'll see. If something changes, I'll notify everyone via like a status or on the Discord or something like that. So just keep an eye out. Hey, if you're over on the tube and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe both to me right here and then Nemo down in the description. If you haven't already, please make sure you're following me and my backup account. And this is Nemo's backup. Make sure you follow his main and his other backups. Follow our friend Army Barbie. You see her on many of your favorite panels all around here and there. She hosts her own, so make sure you're following our friend. And lastly, if you'd like to offer any additional support, we have links in our bios. That is the way to do it. And that being said, who do we have? Who do we have on? We got anybody fun that we'd like to move over to? What do you say?
Let's take a look. See, Joey is on.
Okay.
I don't see anybody else. So yeah,
Joey. It sounds like let's go give Joey the raid. I'm gonna pop it down here. For those of you who does not know, raid someone's panty drawer. what is this, a 1980s college movie? Come on now. All right, so there's Joey Does It. We're going to go give Joey the raid, tell him that we sent you. Ari, friend, thanks for popping up for a minute. We appreciate you.
Thanks for waking me up, man.
Absolutely.
You guys have a good night.
You too, friend. And to everybody else, we will see you all back tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time.